Hello, you absolute legends! From the Rustival Fest 2024, we've only gone and made it. It's John here, I am at Gaydon, and as you can see, the Rover 75 has made it. We've done 120 miles this morning. It's taken us 2 and a bit hours and we stopped on the way for a splash and dash. We'll have a chat with Dad in just a minute's time. The car has actually got a little bit grubby. Dad, bless him, took it to his house yesterday to give it a good old scrub, and well, in the last sort of 2 hours, we've gone through some of Lincolnshire's back roads. As you can see, Tim Winton is here behind me. I've actually got UK barn finds the other side of me. It's going to be a fantastic day here at Gaydon at the Rustival. I can't wait to show you all the cars and have a chat with Dad about our journey here. There was a few hairy moments on the way. Dad will fill you in about that in just a moment. But welcome to the Rustival. Enjoy the show. Good morning from the Rustival. You look a bit nippy, mate.
It's blooming freezy. I was freezing repairing the blinking thing, and now you've brought me to a car show and I'm freezing standing around the thing.
We've just done sort of a couple of hours drive in the car. How did that go?
It went all right, didn't it?
Well, we're not at the roadside with the bonnet on, are we?
No, and I've had a look under the bonnet, and we've both. It's not been sick.
There was a couple of hairy moments. Tell us about the journey, though. What did you reckon?
Because I'm not very chuffed, mate.
You're not very chuffed?
No, because you've gone and got it all messed up.
Yeah, let's have a look. So
your sat-nav took a stupid route.
You spent all day yesterday giving
Not all day yesterday, because I was doing some filling on the Peugeot as well, and I cut the grass.
Oh yeah,
So,
right. Okay. So in between doing everything else,
I've got 3 jobs on the go. I was cleaning this, doing some filling on the Peugeot, and cutting my grass.
So in between all that, you cleaned this, and it's gone and got itself a bit squaddy. Thankfully, the team at Uncle Albert's and Diomics has given us some waterless wax to play with at the festival.
It's in the boot, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to put that on, get that clean, because people are going to want to see your handiwork. But apart from that, actually, mechanically, how did it go?
The car went all right. The driver left a bit to be desired, to be fair, but
You don't like my driving.
I don't.
But
I don't.
That's a different story. Anyway, we had a couple of hairy moments because we put the onboard diagnostic computer on to give us the temperature readout, and it was going, well, it is taking a little bit longer than desired to warm up, isn't it? We've actually got the
But
total
now I know
opposite.
why it's running cold. Now I've got out the car.
Yeah, because it's bloody freezing. At about, I don't know, maybe 50 miles away from our destination, the temperature gauge plummeted, didn't it?
It's when you started going quick down the M69.
Yeah, so on the M69, I was doing...
It didn't plummet, it went down.
Yeah, it went down to about 50 odd, but the temperature gauge on board dipped, didn't it?
Yeah, but it went down to a quarter, didn't it?
Yeah.
And as soon as we started slowing down in traffic, it went back to normal.
Are you worried about that, or are you okay with that?
No, I think we've got too much cooling.
Are you that cold you've got to do your little penguin dance?
It's like being stood in my shed when you're interviewing me.
Well, the sun is coming out. It is just gone 8 o'clock. I'm seeing lots of different people. There's Whiteland Restorations there. We've got Peggy from Passenger Seat Podcast. We've got Miss Hubnut over there. We've got UK barn finds here. It's going to be a good day here at the Rustival, I think. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to it, mate. I really
We
am.
are in actually our own special little parking now because they've put some YouTubers in a special parking place.
I thought
so
put 75s near this drain to catch any excess coolant.
Let's take a quick look under the bonnet and then we'll have a look round the show. Let's pop the bonnet. You've done a good job cleaning the interior. Look at that steering wheel. That's nice and clean.
Yeah. The steering wheel's bob on.
Let's pop the bonnet and you can just show us the bonnet, show us under there and talk us through it all.
Well, let's see what we've got under here.
Hopefully we've got water because we've let it cool down a little bit. Well, she still looks good under there, mate. Pressure?
Yeah, she's still got some pressure on at the minute.
That's good news. So we're not going to open that yet.
No.
But your engine bay looking good.
Well, I had to clean it again after you messed it up, didn't I? Taking it down the marsh. I had to give her a bit of a clean over.
But you're confident that we had a good run and...
Can you smell any coolant under there?
Let me know in the comments below. Can you smell any coolant?
No, they can't smell it. They ain't got smelly vision.
We're going to have a look round then. What are you most looking forward to today here at the Rustival?
Oh, no, I don't know what to expect. Nissan Figaro.
Yes, there's a Nissan Figaro over there. People are still arriving. I've seen another Wedgwood Blue Rover 75. I'm seeing some Peugeots. I'm seeing a Range Rover, a Corsa B, some Ladas, a Yugo. Nice. Loads of stuff here. Another Rover.
Oh,
excuse me, sir. How's your head gasket?
that's not. That's an 800.
Oh, so that's
Sterling.
got
It's probably got a Honda V6 in it.
Honda engine in it. Fair enough.
I expect so.
We've got a lovely Peugeot 306. Yeah, here.
Which is a two-door coupe. Oh,
Beautiful. We're going to have a whole day here at the show. It's going to be split over a couple of videos. Oh, noisy, noisy. We're going to look around the different parking. We're going to look around the museum.
That sounds like a 6-cylinder V8.
Let's get that in the Rover. But the good news is, we made it here.
Excellent.
Yes. Hang on, what are you doing under there now?
Keeping my blinking hands warm.
So I'm in the process of cleaning the car, thanks to the team at Diomix, Diowax. It's sort of an all-in-one waterless wash and wax. You can see where I haven't done, and you can see where I have done. I'm just giving it a quick blast over, but hopefully it'll make the Rover look a little bit more beautiful for the Rustival. Right, okay, so we've spoke to loads of people. We've been here sort of an hour already. Shall we have a look round the Rustival?
Yep.
Let's take a look round the Mayfair Parking first and foremost. We've got Gentile's garage here with his Ford. We've got loads of stuff
he's
here.
been talking to us.
Yeah, so he's got a BMW, which you can see here, which is on his channel.
Oh, that's Gentle who was talking to earlier.
That is Gentle who you're talking to.
I remember him, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll start opposite the 75 and then go round that way, I suppose. Oh, look at this. Carib. I don't know what that is. Toyota Sprinter Carib Z Touring. I don't think I've ever seen one of them in my life. How about you?
I don't recall, mate. I think it may be imported.
We'll carry on.
So hopefully
You're going to have to tell me what some of these things are.
I'll be able to get my cars undercover.
I've got no idea.
You can tell what that is, can't you?
No, I've got no idea. Oh, it's a Toyota Carina. We've got Simpsons Classics here with the Mini, and then a Peugeot. Hello.
This Mini's nice. It's not been too modified.
No.
Oh, this yeah.
Mini GT.
Funny story about that. Our area rep was running around in a Mini with the Triumph Acclaim engine in.
Really?
Before the Triumph Acclaim was on the road, and he said, you know, in the Acclaim it goes fast, but in the Mini it was slow.
Really?
Because the Mini's got the aerodynamics of a brick. It was awful in the Mini, but in the Triumph Acclaim it was a buzzy little machine.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, it was running around with Triumph Acclaim engines in Minis.
Volvo? Is that a V? What's this? Oh yeah, look.
If it was an estate,
One
it
for
would be
hubnut.
Pete.
That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a really early Y registered Mini here. Look at that.
I should think these are getting difficult to keep on
I
the
don't
road.
think there's many of these left at all
They do tend to have expensive faults.
on the Y reg. What else have we got? Alpha Cloverleaf. Very nice.
It is a nice little car, isn't it?
Very nice indeed.
That is in nice order, isn't it?
Again, getting rare.
I bet it is.
And Alphas are difficult to keep on the road, notoriously, aren't they?
It needs to have been looked after well in its early days, doesn't it?
Unos here, Mark 1 Roadster. I still regret not buying it, but I will. I was too fat for it, wasn't I?
It's not so much that, mate. We've got too many cars at the minute.
This is Chris's Primera. Lovely. Waftmobile. You don't see many of them nowadays on the old Waftmobiles.
That is a lovely car, that one.
How are we going to do this? Are we going to go up and down, and have a
just
wander
follow.
around and speak to everybody?
And look at this.
Oh, now Dacia 4x4 pickup. Cool. In Rustival red. Is that a smart car logo on the bonnet? It is. What's that all about?
That's a useful ute, isn't it?
That's useful, isn't it? I like that. And it's a double cab as well.
Yeah. That's what I said, it's a useful ute.
So you can get the family and the kids
Yeah.
and the dog and then get the goats in the back. Brilliant. Fantastic. What have we got here? We've got a Peugeot. What is that? Oh, it's a 508 SW. Fair enough. Doesn't float my boat, but it might do yours. Hey, now look at this. Are you fancying a Ferrari?
No. No.
They're a bit too posh for us, aren't they? A Ferrari.
I don't want to be scratching in there getting at the engines.
I do like the curved back windscreen. It
nice
reminds
car,
me of the MR2 Mark II.
It does, doesn't it? It is. It's an MR2 on steroids, isn't it?
Got a Ford. Is it the Puma or the Cougar?
I'm not sure.
Let's have a look. I think it's a Puma. It is a Puma. Of course it is. Nice to see one. 2CV.
Yep.
That's oh no, it's a
I still anchor after one.
2CV. You like a 2CV, don't you?
I just anchor after one.
What's the attraction?
I missed the boat. I don't know. I think it's because you're not going to go too fast.
No.
And it's easy to repair.
You want to relive your inner French farmer?
Probably, yeah.
Now this is rare. Look
You're
at
not
this.
going in a hurry, will you?
What's that? That's a
Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi Sigma Estate. You don't see many of them nowadays. And an Alfa Romeo. Another one.
I bet that's a difficult paint colour to do. I know, I love them.
They are wonderful, aren't they? Wearing its original dealer plates as well. You've got the sporting edition. I just really like the little red inserts. These are ones that I would say 5 years ago, that was the thing to buy. Cinquento Sporting.
This you know, I'm a bit of a fan of small cars.
Yeah, very nice to see the original number plates on that. Big fan. What else have you got there? That's a Triumph.
Yep.
1300.
That's a Survivor, isn't it?
It is a Survivor, isn't it? It
looks as though it's been.
It looks original paint. Very nice. Very nice indeed, that.
There she was.
What are you learning? Oh, is that the original bill of sale?
Yep.
How much was it?
Well, it was 760 plus the purchase tax of 234. Then you've got £13.10 of delivery. Then you've got number plates, which was quite expensive.
Yeah, how much were they?
£4.15.
Oh, for number
£15
plates?
shillings, yeah. Charge you for
I won't
fitting.
tell you how much the ones for the Rover just
and they charge
cost
you
me.
for your seat belts and your wing mirrors and your under seal.
Good.
But that looks as though it's sort of. It's really original, isn't it? It looks to be.
Looks nice. We shall carry on because we've got so much to see. We've got the Ford Mondeo 16 valve. These are getting rare.
Yeah,
Is this a Mark III? Mark II?
No, they're dying, mate.
Let me know. Now this is something I can talk to you about all day. It's a Mark 1 Toyota Mark II. It's a
Mark 1B.
Is it a crossover? A Mark 1B. Mark 1B. It's got a personalised number plate on.
It's got the different side stripes on.
Belongs to Brian Farrington, that one, who actually does say hello to me. So hello to Brian. MGB. This is the GT edition, and it's my favourite with the rubber bumpers as well. I'm a big fan of the rubber bumpered version.
Do you know, funny story about these, you could get one of these to tick over all right, but the Marina TC, which you'd think was the same thing, you could never get one of them to tick over properly.
Interesting.
Don't know why.
What on earth is this? Like a Skoda buggy? Cool. Of obligatory air horns, obligatory hubnut sticker, obligatory helmets. Now look at this.
It's got a Skoda engine, hasn't it?
Yeah. Let's have a look at
good,
this.
isn't
What
it?
is it? The Bug Rat by RV Dynamics. Cool. I bet that's fun.
I like that.
Another Mini Cooper. This one a little bit older, a little bit newer, beg your pardon. 2008. Vauxhall Astra.
Cavalier, isn't it?
No, it's a Cavalier, beg your pardon. See, I'm glad I've got you with me. GTI Mark II.
I think if you've got a good one of them still, you've got some. You've been sort of tinkered with too much in the past.
Well, the Mark II.
Well, yeah. If you've got one of them that's been not modified, I think you've got something good.
One for the future.
Well, it's already, isn't it?
Check out. Oh no!
Oh,
It's the Rozzers.
It's the XJS.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yep.
Turbo engine.
It's a diesel.
Oh, okay.
Got a new pump on it.
Camry.
No worries.
But the older the engine, the better the grip.
Yeah, oh god,
good.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, look at this.
Ah, now here we go. This is a
You used to see a lot of these at my
820
house when you was
SI.
a boy. There's always one of these in my garage.
what were you fixing on these?
These?
Yeah.
Head gaskets and valves.
Everything.
No, they used to suffer with valve stem seals and used to burn the inlet exhaust valves out.
Lovely Peugeot. I like these. What is that? That's a Fiat Coupe? Yeah, look at that with a 20 valve turbo engine.
That's well packed under there.
It is, isn't it? You don't want to be doing much work on there.
At least the bonnet comes open nice.
It does, yeah. You've got loads of space, haven't you, to work on here.
Get at your stuff.
The Fiat Coupe, very nice. Oh, purple Volvo, yes please.
That's a useful car.
All cars are better when they're purple. Look at that.
This is even bigger than a 406 estate. Look at the. I'm just going to
Pace it out, pace it out.
I'm going to walk from the front seats. No, I haven't got there yet. No, I'm still walking. Nearly there.
Ta-da!
That's even longer than a 406 estate.
So when we were talking about what can you replace your Peugeot
That's what I
with,
said with one of
a
these.
purple Volvo is the answer. That's the 940 turbo estate there. Got a lovely Triumph here. This is the Acclaim. Yeah. Look at that. It's like a greeny, silvery green colour. It's
They were
absolutely
a
beautiful.
lovely car.
Nissan Figaro. This is in its original colour, or one of the original colours. They released them in 4, didn't they? This one belongs to Holly. She says it's her first car. Brilliant. Excellent. J-Reg. So
Well, they didn't make it for
mid-range.
years, did they?
No, not really. Not MR2. Micro. K11 Micro underneath, really, isn't it? This is a big old thing.
What
Look.
kills these poor old things is the dreaded tin worm.
The rust, the tin worm. Yeah, absolutely.
Now that's what you want in your Rover 75.
Could you imagine? That's a big old thing.
Put that
Isn't it?
in your Rover 75.
Mini?
Yeah, I've got a soft spot for minis.
I can't get excited
No,
by
I've
a
got a
Mini.
real
I'm going to
soft
upset
spot for
people
them.
by that, but
Yeah, well, I
just
spent my entire working life being around them, didn't I?
and this is a Holden look.
Is it?
It is a Holden, yeah.
Oh,
so
not
it's
an
a Holden.
It's not a Holden
Well,
Kingswood, though.
Vauxhall Monaro. It's not a Holden Kingswood.
That's what I
no.
want.
Look at this. Owain James's car.
Oh, it's a Caddy.
Cool. Wheels for Wales. Volkswagen Golf Caddy. Check that out.
That said some love on it.
Now that is loved, isn't it? I'm a big fan of that. We've got a Seat here. Seat Ibiza. Can't get excited. Aha! Rover 75 in Wedgwood Blue, Mark II Wedgwood
Now
Blue.
we're talking quality.
Because, well, you can see the shade difference is a bit more green. Are we going to go down this road, or are we going to have a chat with this man? We're going to come and have a chat with this man.
This man looks as though
Who
he's,
is check on a trek. If you haven't donated already, you need to do so. Yes. They're raising money for Alzheimer's Research UK. How are you?
I'm good. Can't decide if I'm cold or warm, but I'm good.
Well, we've been heating our hands up on Rover 75 engine bays this morning.
Good.
Good. How many doodles have you got yet?
I think 4 already.
Good.
So we're doing well, given we've only been in action for about half an hour.
Excellent. I will have to come back later and do a doodle on the car.
Will do.
Pop Band Colour has done a wrap for you, is that right?
Yes, so the bonnet and the wings have been wrapped so that this weekend we can have people drawing on the car, and then once the event's over, we're going to take that wrap off and mount it on a board as a keepsake.
Awesome, that's awesome. You're doing a great job. And there's Ian's car from Pop Band Colour as well, and Gilk's Garage Cafe car as well. We're having a good old wander round. You're going to have to get closer because I'm in microphone. How much have you raised so far?
So I think at the minute we're about 2,650.
Yeah.
And hopefully by the end of this weekend we'll have cracked 3 grand.
Excellent. Boys, you're doing a fantastic job. Thanks for everything. We'll see you later. Now check that out, the comma. I've got to go back to it. I'm really sorry. I've got to go back to it. The Wedgwood Rover 75 here. It's the later one, 51 plate. Interestingly, it has had some pre-project drive modifications. You can see you've got the bullet badges down the side.
Right.
You've got... Well, no, hang on a minute.
That looks fairly standard to me.
Is it pre-project drive? It is, isn't it?
Of course
I'm
it is.
talking rot. Interestingly, there is a badge underneath the 75. Can you see that? And fitted reversing sensors.
Yeah.
I like a lot. Very nice. Interesting wheels. Lots of differences. Oh, it's got the leather interior. Look at that. That's what we need. That's what we need in the 75.
That's a nice car.
It is. There are some interesting post-project drive bits on it as well. The headrests are missing the MG monogram. So, the Rover 75.
Well, that's according to this, the
Yeah,
internet stuff. Yeah.
it's bits and pieces.
He said it was, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. But look at this. Check this out. Look. Chrome wing mirror covers. I've got to get some of them for our 75. Move on. That one belongs to... Oh, Corey Stannard.
you were talking to him.
I've had a chat with Corey. Absolutely.
He was
Beautiful.
on about his wheels.
He was on about his wheels. Fantastic. Audi A3, I think. I'm going to have to double check this. No, it is an A4. It didn't look as long as an A4. It's a 3-litre Quattro. Nice. I like the 17-inch wheels on there. Fantastic. It's in this lovely green colour as well. Cool. Dun 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 dun. Rover 214SI. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is nice. Yeah, really nice. Citroen Berlingo.
The more you see them now, you think it was a good-looking car in the day.
The 214s?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they are getting relatively rare, aren't they?
Good-looking car in its day, I think.
When did you last see a good one? Citroen Berlingo, really useful, fantastic. This looks like it's actually a little bit of a camper.
I think so,
A
mate.
camper conversion. You've got a midget, MG midget here. Look at this Landy.
Will you fit into an MG midget?
Will I fit into an MG midget? No.
I know I used to struggle even when I was younger.
Now, there's 2 reasons I won't fit into an MG midget. Length and girth. There's a Landy. He's ready to go in off-road, and look at that winch on there.
that's off-road.
Fantastic. We'll need that when we break down. Ford Probe, is it?
Yeah.
It's like a lovely moonstone colour as well, this. I don't know if you can see that flip on there, but that's a lovely colour. This Volvo's parked the wrong way around.
Look how it gleams, though.
Look at the back. It's beautiful. Look at the wheels on that. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, XC70. Hey, they've done a good job of them wheels. Don't take the mick about the wheels. We got a Volvo here as well. There's a Meerkat on the dash there, looking good. So look at this Citroen. Is this the one with the air suspension?
I'm sure. I'm not.
Yeah, you're not a Citroen expert.
No, I'm not, mate. If you saw a Citroen in the yard, you try to look busy.
Here's another Citroen. Apologies, I'm standing in front of you. Is this your Citroen?
No.
No.
No, sorry.
But thank you for the comments about the 75. Here's another. Now, we'd be working on this Citroen though, all right?
Well, it's Peugeot, isn't it?
Yeah. Land Rover.
It is. It's a Peugeot.
Yeah. Lovely Landy. I could see you trundling about in an old Land
Well,
Rover.
I always fancied doing, but then, let's face it, when you drive them, it's a bit like driving your Armstrong Siddeley.
What is this?
It's good, isn't it?
It's a lovely old Morgan. It's lovely, that, isn't it? And there's a booster seat in the passenger seat. I'd need one of them for Mrs. John Coupland. The Morgan. It is a lovely thing, isn't it?
It is.
It is a lovely thing. And it's absolutely spotless, this sort of stainless steel chrome as well. Now, this is one of my favourites so far. I've got to give it some love. It's a purple panda. What do you think to that?
Well, I like them. I like Fiat. I like these little Fiats. I'm a big fan.
I genuinely think I could get away with buying one of them and the boss wouldn't tell me off. Look at that. Nice. Another Fiat here. This is another Ciento. Fabulous. Morris Minor Traveller. A useful car.
It is still useful in this day and age, isn't it?
Obviously a good following on these.
Well, there
You a
is.
fan?
I am.
Yeah,
You know,
me too.
if you want a car, you're not going to be paying any road tax, but you could use it for your everyday doing stuff.
Yeah.
You could, couldn't you?
Morris Minor,
It's still,
1000 Traveller.
it drives acceptable in modern
Yeah.
modern days.
Yeah, MX-5.
Especially with a few upgrades,
As you know, I can't fit in one of these.
I'm pleased to say.
That's a Maserati. They're a beautiful thing.
Crikey.
I could imagine potentially some mechanical problems there on a Maserati. For sale if you want it. 8.5 grand, get it bought. Now look at this. Isn't that beautiful? That is a good looking thing. Core blimey. This is John Harper's Rover SD1.
It's had some love, hasn't it?
John certainly does love it, yes. Yes. I'm a big fan of that. I could see that as a project, a Rover SD1.
No. I don't want any more projects, thank you.
Got another MG BGT here. Oh, in fact, just before we go. Oh, velour-tastic. Look at that. That is beautiful. Rubber bumpers again, my favourite. This is Simon Fixter's. He's driven it all the way from Boston in Lincolnshire. He's got his seat covers on. No airs and graces. I think he did have a tonneau on this morning upon attending, but he's braved the weather this morning and has come in that. What do you reckon?
Well patinaed, they call it. No, it's got a charm. I can't put my finger on it. I can't see your mum getting it.
It's not something I would drive, but Simon is well known for keeping these
I
sorts
like
of classics
the
on the
warning
go.
on the door.
You like the
Only open the door after the machine is stopped. I don't know whether that's
the machine?
That's an original, but
We've got to go this way now. We're going to go past.
so has he come from Bostonshire?
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah, fair play. 2.5 hours with your woolly hat on.
No, fair play.
We've got the UK Barn Find truck. They're parked next to a beautiful Rover 75. Look at that. What's this? A30?
Is it an A40? You know, I'll get mixed up. It's to do with the size of the back window.
Let's have a look. Well patinaed. Original condition. Look at that. Beautiful.
That's how they finish up after they've been stood in a shed and the cellulose paint has just died. But what do? Do you keep it like it is, or do you restore it? It'd be a shame to restore it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would, because it is totally original, isn't it? It's original patina. But it starts, runs and drives.
But you know that cellulose paint just dies, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
What? Yeah.
What would you do? I'd keep it like that.
Yeah.
I would keep it in this current condition. It's a nice little thing.
It just wants some. It does need some tyres on it. Yeah. Before you,
This is Whiteland Restoration's caddy van, and you've got a display. Is it from the museum? Wow! Look at this. What is it? It's a Whiteland Restorations car. It's a bit smart, that, isn't it?
yeah, they do a good job, don't they?
You can't argue with that. It takes a lot of money to drive a car this clapped out. I drive a classic. On the Audi there. We need some stickers, I think. I'd rather be driving my Rover. This is Wrenching Wench. This is Katie's car. Katie, the winner, by the way, of Radwood 2023.
Oh, right.
And a member of the Young Retro Motor Club. She hand taped all these stripes onto the lights there because she couldn't find some genuine lights.
Right.
But what an absolute trooper to do that.
In fact, a legend.
A legend, an absolute legend.
Now, this
That's a
is
modern
bit-
Ferrari. It's not something that excites me, I won't lie. Are you excited? No.
I don't know much about Ferrari.
I'd rather have the purple Panda opposite, genuinely.
No, no,
Ah,
no.
now, the Renault Velsatis.
Now we'll walk past that quickly.
Why? Hang on a minute. Why are you walking past the Velsatis quickly?
You've got an unhealthy interest in Renault Velsatis.
Sorry, I'm going to stop everything for a Cabriolet K11 Nissan Micra.
Excellent.
For import that.
It is
Nice.
import, yes.
Look at the Velsatis, by
See-
the way, on the dash there. That is cool. I love these.
I
Would I like one? Yes. Would I like an Aventime? Yes.
Unfortunately, I've got unhappy memories of repairing Velsatises.
Triumph.
Yeah.
Herald. Nice. Riley.
I like
What's that? A 1.5?
Yeah. And then there was a Woolsey version, Woolsey 1500.
Yeah.
When I first started, we had an old banger one that we used to rush out and fetch parts in and stuff, and we liked it because it was faster than everything. It was faster than your moggy van.
Nice. Another Volvo here. This with Rustival patina. Nice. Cool.
So it's that sun-baked, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. Where's that been? But nice to see it in the original condition. Is that an LDV pilot van?
Yeah.
I used to drive them for work.
Did you?
Oh no, this is a LDV convoy minibus which has been converted into, oh I can't see through that, that's probably the toilet, into a camper. How cool is that? Now, I've got an idea for the next project.
All right. I think you're going to have to realise that your dad is having a year off.
No, this is a once driven forever smitten's Vauxhall Cavalier 2 litre. Very nice. The GLS version. You've got a Citroen 2CV van, is it? Cool.
I recommend one of these.
Nice, nice and original. Audi Estate. These are going to get rare. These are going to get very rare. Yeah, they are.
Because they've been sort of
They're
driven
just-
into the ground.
Yeah, they're just being driven, yeah, to the ground. This is Phil's Daihatsu Quarry, and if you've seen the pictures on the Twitter, about 2 weeks ago, it was an electrical nightmare.
Was it?
The dash was out. It was just one of them spirals of coils of wire and everything. You can see some pictures here of the work that he's been doing. And again, if you do follow me on Twitter, you'll see that I've posted about that. Import, nice. CRV? No, it's the HRV.
I nearly said an HIV, isn't it? It's an HRV.
No, it's not. Beautiful in like this purpley blue colour as well. I'm a big fan of that. What on earth is that?
It's one of them.
It's fantastic. How cool is that? It must be amphibious. It must have a propeller. Let's have a look underneath it. Ta-da! Oh yeah! How cool is that? I've changed my mind. I don't want to convert an LDV van. I want one of these. How awesome is that? Please charge your electric vehicle here. Don't think that is electrical.
Oh, it's amphibious.
Amphibious.
That's a really late one.
Talk to me.
It's the famous Metro now.
It is the famous Metro. Those bumpers are looking nice and black. Beautiful. Great stuff. We've got original number plates. It's the 1.1C. Hey, look at this now. I'm a big fan of that. I must admit, I've never driven a Metro. Have you?
Have I driven? Yeah. One or two.
One or two. Peak 90s. Fiat 124 Spider. In fact, no, I'm sorry. It's the Abarth 124 Spider. These are on my top tips of things that, I don't know, 5 years ago, buy one new, put it in a garage. It's going to be a future classic.
What's that?
The Abarth 124 Spider.
Right. Can I go back to the Metro?
Yeah. Then I can talk about the Abarth.
No, we don't talk about it. We had a customer who had some dogs. She liked dogs. She had lots of dogs. And in the back seat, there's a big blanket. This blanket was like dog fur.
Ooh.
And it smelled, the car did.
Ah, right. Of dog?
Yeah, really bad because they didn't used to put the fur. But when you went on road test, you tended to open the windows and leave them open because to keep the air in.
Yeah.
One day I was going down the bank and the wind somehow turled up this blog blanket and it rolled forward and went over my head.
Oh my goodness.
So it wasn't the fact I couldn't see that was a problem, it was the
smell.
The half-inch of dog fur and dander all over me.
Oh, tasty. Very nice.
I never did that again.
No.
I put up with the smell.
Oh, I bet. We'll have a look at this. I do love these. I do love the 124. Again, top. Oh, I get to have a look in. I get to have a look in. Again, it's one of them things. It is on my list of you should have bought one new and put it away. Look at that. But then this gentleman wouldn't have been able to drive it. I understand they're made for driving. Beautiful.
It is lovely,
Excellent.
isn't it? It is lovely.
Not designed for larger gentlemen like myself, but a great thing.
I think you'd fit in there.
Oh, you see, your check's in the post.
Yeah. How much you paying for that?
I wouldn't sell it.
No, absolutely not. Keep it, absolutely. Top tip. Thank you very much.
It's booty, isn't it?
Let's go this way. What else have we got to look at? Saabs. So hang on a minute. We've not done this one yet, have we?
We've done this lot. We've done over there.
Let's just we're just going to check in. We're going to check in on the doodles. The doodles are happening. Excellent. Keep donating. Saab Turbo. Look at this beautiful colour. And the stripes are beautiful. And the wheels are... Everything's beautiful about this Saab. Stop for Saabs. I'm going to take 5 seconds. Imagine cleaning them. Right, let's go. Carry on.
But only in the 80s would you ever wheel like that, would you?
Yeah. It's fantastic. This lovely Saab Turbo. I love the colour as well. It's like a buttermilk. In fact, my bungalow's painted that colour. Let's go down this way. Austin 7 Box Saloon. We're gonna come to it, I promise. Calm yourself down. But look at this. 1934.
That one in the garage at Stickney then, a later model, isn't it?
Yes. I think it's a 37. They're all quaint, the different models, aren't they? Here's another Alpha.
That would slow you down, driving around them corners on them tyres. You wouldn't be so fast. You wouldn't scare your dad in one of them.
In Bennington. Right, there's the Alfa Romeo. Lovely. I must admit, there's a big fandom for Alphas.
Yeah.
A Volvo 340 GL. We passed this on the way. Gave us a little smile and a wave.
Yeah, really useful car.
Mini Cooper S. I like the colour. That's a nice colour on there. Mitsubishi, is it a Starion? Mitsubishi Turbo. Is it a Starion? No! What? Hang on a minute, I've never heard of one of these in my life. Cordia Turbo. Wow. Amazing. Have you ever seen one of them?
Not took any notice, mate.
No.
Oh, it's very Mitsubishi in there, though. Very Proton in there.
Oh, don't get me started. Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Very so.
Oh, you're right. It's very, very Proton in there. How you doing? All right?
Yeah, not too bad. You got in, then. It was okay.
Yes, we're here, we're here. We're just having a wander around because we've got so many
As I was
people.
saying, I said to somebody else, guy, I wanted to stop on the way to open the bonnet and just have a check,
Yeah.
but I daren't in case somebody says we just drove past the Rover 75 with the bonnet up, so we was all right anyway. But I did really, everything inside me wanted to have a quick look about halfway here, but I daren't.
I bet you were looking at that temperature gauge.
We're here. Whether or not we'll get home, that's a different story.
It was
but
okay.
If not, we're parked next to a pickup.
Yeah, we've got a recovery vehicle parked next to us, so we're all right. I did joke that he backed us in this space and there's a drainage grill at the back. Rover 75s, please reverse up to this grill.
We need to carry on because we've got so much to see. But great to see you
Thanks
guys.
for
Thank you very much.
stopping.
We'll see you later. Oh, look at this beautiful Saab Turbo again in this lovely red. Ah, yes, please. I'm going to just take a moment. Everybody, just take a moment to appreciate the underappreciated, which is the Fiat Multipla. Genuinely,
No, that will be appreciated.
it will be a future classic. There will be no more left.
Pre-facelift ones of them,
And I love them.
yeah. They are.
Unpopular opinion, maybe.
No, they will be.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Top tip.
Fantastic. Great to see this. 2000 plate. And just from the front, look at it. Look at its beautiful eyes. Some will say it's ugly. Some will say it's the ugly child. I think it's beautiful.
It will be.
Absolutely wonderful. Got this Abarth Stilo.
When you're taking your grandkids to classic car shows, that'll be a pride of place at a classic car show.
Yeah, absolutely. This is also a top tip, I think.
Yeah,
Renault Megane.
they were good cars.
Yeah.
They were
We can
good
get one.
They were good cars.
Shall we get one?
No,
Why not?
we don't want any more cars.
Now, what's this? Is it a Honda Stepway? It's a Nissan Elgrand.
Is it an Elgrand?
I'm going to have a poke around in the Nissan Elgrand because this is the sort of thing that I think me and Mrs. John Coupland could benefit from. Cool.
Thank you very much. Nice to you.
Stick me in there, stick Mrs. John Coupland in there, stick the inspector in there, and off we go. What do you reckon?
Take your mum as well. Leave me alone.
This is rare. Gilburn, made in Wales. This is the Invader Mark III. What do you reckon? Ever driven one?
No,
Ever seen one?
I've heard of them, that's all.
There is another Rover 75 Wedgwood there. We'll have a look at that in just a minute. It's nice though, isn't it? What are you learning?
I'm just trying to work out, what it's based on.
Oh, now that's a
Still
good
don't know.
question. We'll find out. Someone in the comments below, tell us. Tell us about the
tell
Gilburn. We've got a Rover Tomcat, right? The 1994. Ooh. This is Graham's car. Graham, your Tomcat is a credit to you. It is beautiful. It's got the Philips Auto Radio Security Code on it. Top parks for that. What do you reckon?
It's got a Honda engine as well. Excellent.
Excellent. That is a Corsa B Merit. This phone probably last charged in 1994. Still works, probably. Excellent.
It is, isn't it?
Again, something that will be an underappreciated survivor. Ed the Duck. Nice. Oh, I like all the auto tat as well on the back parcel shelf.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a credit to him, isn't it?
That's good. John Corbett, top man. Right, let's carry on. Volkswagen Golf. Is it a Golf? No, it's a Polo. What a sausage I am. Polo Mark II, of course it is.
It looks ever so original. I don't know whether I'm being an idiot or not.
Well, hey, what do you always call me?
What's that?
Grommet. Grommet's in the back there. That's a big old truck. Dodge Ram 1500.
My golly gosh.
Imagine trying and get.
You put your Navara in the back of that.
Imagine getting Mrs. John Coupland to try and park that on the drive.
Can you imagine your mum?
Oh dear, that will be an interesting one, wouldn't it? Oh, the Austin Morris Ital. One for Sarah Crabtree.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You can't remember the one I had, can
No,
you? I must have
I
got
can't.
rid of it
What-
before we had you.
What colour was it?
Bright red. Cinnabar, the colour was called.
Cinnabar, very
It
nice.
had a black vinyl roof, though, of course.
Lovely Volvo. Look at that colour, like an aquamarine colour on there. And another Rover. 600?
No.
800.
That's better.
I always get confused. Let's take a look. Oh, Recaro sports seats. They all interest me. The 820.
I think this is a
Vitesse.
I was going to say it's a Vitesse, mate.
How could you tell that it was a Vitesse?
Well, look at the interior.
Oh, from looking at the interior tab.
Look,
Nice. We must
your
continue.
average taxi didn't have Recaro seats and stuff in it, did it?
We must continue.
Do not touch.
What on earth is that? Let's have a look. Suzuki Arctic. That's a machine and a half, isn't it? Very nice.
It's well loved, isn't it?
It is exceptionally well loved, definitely. Let's take a look. What else have we got? Dun, 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 dun. Danger, danger, danger. Trabant.
Yeah.
Rare. Cool. Peugeot 205 with Rustival spec algae. I'm a fan. Love it. Perfect. This is the big old American Lincoln Continental
I
Coupe.
just like to see them big old engines.
They're a big old thing, aren't they? This is a Citroen. No, it's just very old, very cute and very small. The Citroen AX, this one.
All right. Oh.
Another 800 series is the 827 Coupe. NREG. Go on then.
Powered by Honda.
You seem to be bitter at the Rover K series engine
I'm
today.
not bitter, but it's just that,
Hondas are better,
no, they're not better.
more reliable.
I've just got a thing for Honda engines.
Lovely, another Volvo.
I just like these engines that you change the oil and filter on them and then you keep driving them.
Yep, I can't argue with that.
Yeah, I don't put, it's on the service schedule, replace head gasket, change oil and filter.
And away you go. Citroen Zara Picasso. Going to soon be all gone.
All gone. They,
I think.
they suffer with a tin worm, something terrible, don't they?
Yeah. And if you haven't seen the past the Picasso, it's on sort of 500,000 miles. It was meant to be coming to the channel, and then, well, we got a Rover 75, so past the Picasso still may be coming to the channel. Just to get a once over from you, but yeah, they will soon all be gone.
They do suffer with sills, something terrible, don't they?
Another beautiful Citroen, lovely. Now this is lovely.
It's
Beautiful standard. Vauxhall standard. Blimey. They are a beautiful
the
thing.
standard motor company.
Yes. Yes. It's a good looking
What
thing.
sort of
that.
year is that?
It's a good looking thing, that.
51, I'm guessing, seeing as it's got a 51 tax disc in it. So this is sort of 2 years newer than the Armstrong.
And it looks so much more post-war, doesn't it? Whereas the Armstrong Siddeley, a lot more pre-war. Mr. Fixter. Hello, how are you? You come close so you can speak into my microphone. How was the journey in your car this morning?
It was only 80 miles of rain.
Yeah?
Yeah, but apart from that, it was all right.
Well, we didn't pass you on the way, so we thought, well, either you'd beat us and we were broken down at the side of the road, or you weren't.
No, the old girl sat at 70 all the way here. She was
Excellent.
quite happy.
Good news. And how was the tonneau?
Yeah, it kept the rain off the passengers, all right.
Good.
So, yeah.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, and you
Catch
too.
up with you later. Cheers, Simon. Excellent. Look at this. What's this? Big old Landy. I can't get Mrs. John Coupland to let me buy her one.
What?
A Morris Minor. But this is the idriveaclassic stand here at Rustival. You know who? I think I'm not 100% certain. People will tell me. I think that's Steph's from idriveaclassic.
Is it?
Morris Minor. I love the yellow lights.
Yes, it's got the Continental adapters on, hasn't it, for some reason? But when you're going abroad, of course.
Well, I think Steph has recently been abroad in
When
it.
you're nipping across on the ferry for your duty frees.
There you go. We've got some more Morris here.
That's an early one.
It is an early one. Yeah, now, another Austin.
Ooh, what sort is it, John?
Ooh, I think it's a Metro.
Now we're motoring.
Now we're motoring. Vauxhall Victor, very nice. I love that sort of pastel blue.
65.
Excellent. Riley? Is it a Riley? Oh no, it's a standard. I do love.
I like this sort of era.
Yeah, me too. And also, I'm going to give a little bit of a shout out to the Saab 9.3.
Why
Because
not?
soon these will all be gone. They were the car that sort of 2000 and I don't know, 2007. I thought, do I buy one of them now? And I kind of wish I had. I bet you're glad I didn't. Good. Big shout out to the Saab 9.3. Love that. Fantastic. Do you know what? We're only sort of halfway round the Mayfair Parking
All right.
so far. And in fact, no, that's a lie. We're halfway around the Vanden Plas parking. Fiat 127 Sport. I had the opportunity to buy one of these from a bloke that had driven it from Poland just to get to the UK and then sell it for 100 quid. It was posh rotten, but actually now I wish that I had.
Yeah.
That was about 10 years
You
ago.
can't weld.
K-Reg Vauxhall Corsa, nice. BMW. Don't float my boat, the 320 CI convertibles, but I can appreciate what they are. Well, the Range Rover, and this is the MG.
I've always got the feeling whenever you road tested a Range Rover, because when I was testing it was in the early days of the Mark 1s and that, you just felt as though you could drive across people's gardens if you felt so inclined.
You had the ability to do so.
If I wanted to, I could.
We passed this on the
Yeah, on the way
A46 on the way here. Lovely MGF. Say it.
It's in good nick, that one, isn't
It's
it?
in very good condition. Do you know what? I don't see them in white either. I don't think I've ever seen them in white.
It's not a popular
Not a
colour,
popular
I thought.
colour. Now,
Oh.
the Deum it is. I don't need to say any more. What more do I need to say? It's beautiful, it's quirky, it's fun,
You get
it's
in
reliable,
it, you put your stuff in it, and
off you go.
yeah.
Would I have one? Absolutely.
But why aren't they more about?
Because they're just underappreciated.
Yeah.
Lovely Alfa Romeo. This convoy, there was a convoy we passed on the way with the convoy of the Alfa, the Nissan and the Toyota. We've got the Nissan Sunny, fantastic, and I love this, the Toyota Starlet. And this, I've got to give props to this. Rustival or bust. Well, they've made it. They've made it to the Rustival 2024.
I hate to say it, but it's a Toyota. Of course he was going to make it.
Yeah, Mini.
Yeah.
Excellent. And the Fiat there.
Isn't it a shame, though?
What's a shame?
That's not very old. But look at the repairs they had to
Yeah.
do on it.
Yeah, it's had a full rebuild,
I
hasn't
know.
it?
But it's not that old, is it?
No,
It
but
it's
yeah.
disappointing that they rusted it out so much.
Yeah.
After, there was rock boxes when you'd have thought in that later production they'd not be so bad, wouldn't you?
Here's something that won't be rotten.
Well,
The Reliant Superman 3.
won't.
That won't rust.
No, the ear defenders though.
Yeah, absolutely it has. Say it. This is Dickie Braithwaite's Lancia V6. It's like a beautiful purpley, bronzy, browny colour, but sorry Dickie, we're going to see it because
what's there?
a Wedgwood Blue Connoisseur Rover 75. Let's take a look at some of the differences on this car to ours. First of all, front fog lights, nice, and light washers. That's the first. We've got some lovely serpentine wheels here. They're actually from an SE. We've got the this is the 2.5 litre version. We've got the Sunroof. Now, I'm rather glad actually I don't have a sunroof in the car. It's got this lovely leather interior in
The
there.
sunroofs are okay as long as you keep your eye on things and make sure the drains are all clear.
Yeah, well, if you want a bath halfway through, it's not a problem.
If you look after it.
This is the V6 edition, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Is
gorgeous.
this the guy we were speaking to earlier?
Yeah, this is the chap we were
He's
speaking
the man
to.
with the rattly vis valves.
Yeah,
then.
yeah. It's nice, isn't it? Are we missing a badge here? All the Rover 75s I've seen today have had a badge underneath there. Are we missing it? Who knows? Great to see. Early Cowley car, black sills, serpentine wheels. It's an auto, and autos aren't for me, as you know, but great to see, and great to see the differences there. Hang on a minute. Wait, no, stop it. We know what happened last time you did that.
This one's been done then, has it?
Stop looking at
Been
other
done well.
people's
If it's
sills.
been done. It's been done well. All my old legs are seized up.
What's that there? That's a Volvo. It's a Volvo C30 T5. Very nice.
It's a bit special, isn't it?
It is. Citroën. Now taking a look at this Ford Fiesta. Look at that. That's Matt's Ford Fiesta. It's a beautiful, like,
Somewhere I go and there's a yes, it's down to take your mum to a friend's. There's a Mark 1 Fiesta. Doesn't look like it's got an engine in it because it sits.
sits quite high.
Yeah, but you know it's worth saving. It is near. This is one
Yes.
special car.
Yes, the
really.
Citroën DS. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is absolutely beautiful.
It is.
And I blooming love these. It's a Vauxhall Tigro, isn't it? I think these would be one on my list of cars to buy. There's a card to sign here. I'm going to sign it.
You see, your mum, she went to look at these in the dealer up the road, and she realised she couldn't see out the back, so she didn't treat herself.
I'm going to get you to hold this
Yeah.
whilst I sign the card.
Okay.
Let me sign the card.
This handle does stuff on its own.
You've got it the wrong way round for a start. That way. There you are, that's better. Now you can see my fat face. We've got to do Get Well Soon, Andy
Why is the
Bird.
handle doing stuff on its own?
Well, it does, doesn't it? Sorry you couldn't make it. Get well from the Rustival.
Oh, it looks to. Oh, I see.
Andy,
Andy
you
can-
absolute legend.
Now you're showing off. I didn't know you could write joined up.
Get well soon. John Coupland. There you are.
Top banana.
Andy, get well soon.
He has not got. He's got no receipts. Zero.
Can I have that back now? Thank you.
Oh,
You're not allowed to be in charge of this.
okay.
Right, let's carry on. Another Citroën, beautiful. Look at the colour on this Seat. That's a lovely, like, burnt orange umber colour. I'm a big fan. There's a lot of Volvos, and that means they're blooming reliable because they're all here. They've made it. Well, this is like an Austin van. I need to get somewhere near the police car that's going round today.
Oh, there's another one. There's more than one, I think.
I
Yeah.
didn't bring my eligibility to drive a police car with me, but I could be whizzing it around the car park. Oh, there they all are, look.
Oh,
The woo-woos are here. Oh, it's the sheriff. Now we're in big trouble, boys.
that's on.
Let's keep looking. Look at this 205.
We are in hot pursuit.
The lovely 205. This is absolutely beautiful, this is. The gold wheels really set it off. I'm not a fan of gold wheels, but actually it goes with the car. Nice. Fan?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a fan of small French cars. Always it's from the days with Peugeot Talbot.
Right, let's take a look over here. I'm going to just, while we're looking at the back of it,
Yeah.
just take some time to appreciate the back bumper on this Metro.
Well, it's got one.
Metro-tastic. Right, let's carry on. Mercedes C220, this is the CDI version.
Yeah.
Blacked out windows as well. Cool. Scene tax.
It's
Again, the sort of thing that will be disappearing rapidly in the next few years.
well, yeah, because the people, you know,
They'll disappear. They're
they
a
get-
used and abused everyday
they get-
utility vehicle.
get crashed in the
Yeah.
end, don't they? They get used and crashed.
We'll just take a moment to
They're not
appreciate.
going to rot out and die, I don't think. They're just going to get
No.
used to death.
Yes. Let's take a moment to appreciate Simon's engine bay,
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
because he's done a good job there, hasn't he?
Yeah. Spot on.
Fantastic. Back with the Rover Metro, the
See,
1.1.
as I say, that's the important bit.
Yeah.
That's why. That's the bit. If you didn't got that, it wouldn't be very much good as a car, would it?
I do have a soft spot for these. I'm really sorry. I do. I had one. It ate petrol. Literally, you turned it on and you'd lost 70 quid. But I do have a soft spot for them. I really do. I like it.
As somebody who works on Jaguars in the earlier days, they don't appeal to me. Sorry,
Can I bring you one?
no.
No. Hyundai?
Hyundai.
Hyundai?
They've invented
Toy-
a new vehicle.
Toyota RAV4. Look at this beautiful Volvo. Martin, your Volvo is an absolute credit to you. He's also got a Matchbox car on the dash. Sadly, no Proton Sagas on the dash. Are you going to say it or am
I
I?
love it. Also, I love that.
The Renault?
I do.
Yeah, this is a Renault 4.
Therefore, yeah.
You don't see many of those now.
Good vehicle in the day.
Yeah.
Very good vehicle, mate.
Reliable.
Yeah.
Honda?
Local crop spraying company used to have the vans, and they used to take them in all sorts of places where you wouldn't expect them in.
What, the
vehicles.
Rover 4?
No,
I was going to say.
Renault 4. Renault 4.
No, not the Rover 4, the Renault 4. I've never seen one in the flesh, so I'm going to take some time to look at it.
A Metro Million.
It's
a
a
million.
Morris Minor Million. Belongs to Lisa Williams, this one.
But how many
Violet
of
is the
them did
name.
they make?
I don't know.
Was it 999,000?
Was it a million?
No. I think they
They,
made quite a few.
it doesn't say here how many they made. I'm sure some clever person will tell me in the comments how many they made.
Yeah, I've seen it, the figure somewhere.
I do think Mrs. John Coupland would appreciate a pinky purple
And that's had a lot of love, hasn't it?
Minor Million. Big fan of that. Morris Minor Traveller again.
Yeah, I could live with one of them. I could live with one as a daily.
What, as a daily?
Yeah, I could.
Would it be more reliable than the Rover 75?
Probably, yeah.
We've got the Mazda, hello, 626? 626, the SE. Auto? Auto as well, fantastic. Nice. Big fan as well of the Suzuki Jimny. That's had some TLC. That's been loved.
It has. They needed quite a bit of love when
They
they
go
get
a bit
old.
rotten, don't they?
They need a lot of love on the four-wheel drive system and what have
Oh,
you.
okay.
As well. And the ball joints and the steering. They don't thrive on neglect.
No, I've got to take some time to appreciate the VIP passengers, Rin and Sausage, the Ford Focus inspectors. Excellent. Triumph Dolomite, 1850. 1850?
Yeah, probably one of the best ones of the lot, really.
Fantastic.
All my era, that is.
Here's another Rover. This one, the 220 Coupe. Leather seats. Ah, cool. Modified your panel.
You see
it's
that?
blue.
That's got the Rover 800 engine in it.
Right. Volkswagen. Modern BMW Mini. A Tesla. This is the Rustival special. You can buy some magazines from your Tesla, look. Fantastic. Austin Mini. Gareth's that one. Gareth Brown. In lovely condition, that. Ford Puma. Nice to see.
I still can't believe that Ford KA you sold had died.
Yeah. Yeah, if you
I'm
haven't seen on the
shocked.
channel, I had Ford KA, 23,000 miles from new. Sold it to a collector who then sold it on, and a bloke used it for 6 months and, well, it just died.
No, it's
from
just,
rot.
Yeah, but
We probably had underlying rot when I had it, but we never saw it, did we?
Not fixable, is it?
I'm going to take, again, 2 moments to appreciate something that is often overlooked. The Suzuki Wagoner.
Useful vehicle.
Yep, good cars. Look at this big old Plymouth.
This is a very... you need a big garage for one of these, don't you?
You do need a big garage for one of them, yes.
Hey?
So that's the first part.
If you got that in the workshop, that's it, isn't it? Would we be able to shut the doors if we moved the ping pong table? Probably.
So that's the first part of the Vanden Plas parking. We've got all this to do now.
We're not going to get it all done.
Well, we better crack on then. You better stop talking to folk. Right, so we're carrying on then to the second part. What was your favourite car of part 1?
Oh, there's too many to choose one.
I'm going to choose mine. It was the purple Fiat Panda. There it is. I've committed. Let's carry on.
But you see, you might regret that now.
No, of that part, of part 1.
I see.
Fiat Panda, purple. Come on, we've got to go. There's no time. There's no time.
I've done my work. I'm now here to enjoy myself.
Another Morris Minor 1000. Another Morris Minor 1000. I think all the Morris Minor 1000s are here today.
Well, there's lots of
Renault 5.
Yeah.
Gordini. That's cool, isn't it?
It is.
I do like that. I am a fan of that. And you've even got the rally bike on the top there.
It's good.
Hello, if you like electrical problems, ta-da!
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, these do.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the wonderful C6, massive electrical problems, but I'm not snagging it off because they're fantastic little things. I do love them.
But people who know what they're doing can fix it, though.
Do you know what you're doing? Would you be able to fix one?
But what I'm saying is people who are familiar with them.
I do love that, actually.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
If you sort of wasn't familiar with it, you would struggle a bit, wouldn't you?
T4 van?
You know, Citroen technicians will probably say, yeah, that's not a problem.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Like you say, bring on a K-Series engine. Renault camper van. What's this one here? We've got a Jaguar. For sale, for sale. It's the XJ8. It's nice.
Certainly is.
Aha!
It's
Mechanic Garage,
yes.
who we have spoken to on the channel. This is his Wartburg.
Yeah.
Nice. Excellent.
Credit to him, innit?
Sorry?
It's a credit to him, innit?
It's beautiful. Let's have a look. Very nice. I can get on board with that. With a Wartburg. Very nice indeed. Low and slow, just like my lawnmower. This is a lovely Skoda, this. Got to love an Estelle. And another Wartburg. Fantastic. You're checking out all the relays.
Well, yeah, it's sort of, it's on. They're proud of it and they've put it on show,
Yeah.
haven't they? They've not hidden it underneath the panel. They've not stuck it under the dash so you can't see it.
Why not?
Let's put it there so we can get at it if it goes wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not stupid, these Europeans, you know.
Now let's take a look at this. How cool is that?
It's cool with a capital K, though.
Cool with a capital K. Let's go this way. In fact, that's the entrance to the museum. I've never been in the Motor Museum.
No.
We're going to have a good
The
look
way
round.
you're performing, we're not going to get in today.
Well, you better crack on then.
Yeah, grommet.
Loads of cars here. We're going to come back to these and have a look round that row in just a moment when we have looked at this. Then we're going to go right to the end.
Yeah.
I might even check out the ice cream van. Volkswagen Type 2. I'm not,
Shall we just do a little figure? This is a very nice ice cream van. Yes, it's a credit to the owner.
yeah, let's do it. Let's go look at the ice cream van. Let's go check it out. see what's going on.
You can't film me unless you buy ice cream, you'll say.
Well, I had tons of
look.
flakes a couple of weeks ago. What have you found?
I'm just looking at this,
The 220.
but it hasn't got them.
Well,
Has
check
it got them? Now,
check the 220 out.
They had a little spoiler on the front, the police cars did.
No spoiler there.
No, a little spoiler on them corners. Around there.
Are you saying then replica?
I'm not sure.
Oof, we'll have a look.
Because what you used to do, you used to buy them. You can still buy them. Yeah, there's a little spoiler on that corner.
That's part of the museum collection, so we're going to come back to all that. Let's start here then. So this is part 2, really. Part 2 proper
Yep, crack on then, Grubber.
of Vanden Plas.
Yeah, I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
Slow down.
I really like that.
Let's take a look at this 220 SC then, the police. It is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I do want one.
Well, you'll have to want them because I'm retiring. I like this. I wonder what it is.
Let's have a look at it. It's a Moss Monaco. Bet you never heard of that.
No. I should like to tinker with it though.
What would you like to tinker on the Moss Monaco?
Well, to keep it going.
Just stuff.
Yeah, do stuff.
Tinkering stuff.
Stuff that you need to do to keep them going.
Very nice. Right, we must continue. Citroen, Hyundai. You do seem to like these little quirky three-wheeler Morgan Moss Brooklands stuff.
I wouldn't want to take them out on a horrible day, but on a nice day.
Excellent.
I just like the thought. It's a bit motorbike-ish, you see. And
Yeah.
That's probably why I'm attracted to it, isn't it? That's probably why I'm attracted
Right,
to it.
Volvo, another Volvo, very nice. This, the Citroen GS service van.
That's what you need.
Cool.
You need one of them. Going to get the Rover 75 service van.
It would need a lot of servicing
Yeah, you get
items in there.
ZTT state with all stuff in the back to rush round whenever Rover 75s have got problems.
Is that a Mazda Bongo Friende?
Oh, no idea what it is. But
Someone's TVR has broken down here. No, I mustn't say that. I get in trouble for saying that. I do like a TVR. I'm jealous. This is why I say it.
I like that.
The Ford GXL. Very nice. Again, this is Penelope. This belongs to Guy. This is the Triumph Herald. Guy, Penelope is a credit to you, as you know. I am a fan. Thanks for watching, by the way. Renault 5. Do you know what? I do bloody love a Renault 5. Morris, this is Peggy. This is Peggy's, the Morris Minor. She lives in Peterborough, Peggy does. I often see Peggy on my commute. Peggy has been
used as a daily still, is it?
is owned by Rebecca. The Passenger Seat podcast has appeared on Charlotte Vowden's garage, done some work. A famous Morris Minor.
And she's still using it as a daily.
Absolutely, I pass it every day on my way to work on the
In a
parkway.
way, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't
Better
it?
than sitting in a shed rotting like yours are doing.
Yeah. What? Lovely Porsche here.
You can't take the Proton out.
No, you can't take the Proton. It might fall apart. BMW Z3. I do have a soft spot for one of these.
Yeah.
I would like a James Bond edition. The Lexus 200. Ah, look at them wheel trims. Yeah. Nice. On that Toyota Starlet. Stop looking at people's sills on their over 75. Stop looking at people's sills.
Why not?
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours is worse than some of here.
This is a later one. This Wedgwood colour is the later edition. Needs a bit of a difference to spot them. I like the aero foils here. I love the chrome caps as well. I do have to. You don't like the chrome caps?
Too much.
Not a fan?
It's just a bit too much.
I think that's what I fell in love with. Is it? Oh, we've got a wooden steering wheel as well. This being probably the club model. No, it's going to be a connoisseur, I think, looking at the interior. I like
As
it.
I was telling you, this
Used.
is the first sort of car I drove on the road.
The console.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll be about 14, I should think.
I like it. I like it a lot. Got a Mercedes here.
Uncle Tom used to take his tractor down the field and I took his car.
The A-Class. You don't see many A-Classes. Hello, we were just talking about Peggy.
Oh, yeah, she's rotting away over
No,
there.
it's okay. How are you?
I'm good.
Good
Yes.
stuff.
Yes,
I'm
and
getting
this is
I'm getting
all-
unnervingly close so the microphone picks you up.
This is all my lot.
So this is
Women
the
Drivers Social
Women
Club.
Drivers Social Club.
So
Fantastic.
from Peggy over there
Yeah.
to the Lexus there, and then the Ford Model A, all the way to the Hillman, California.
Lovely,
So-
fantastic. Although I've got a bone to pick with you, Becca.
Oh,
Every
no.
time I see you on the parkway,
I don't wave.
I beat and wave in my little purple smart car, and you're there.
I'm focused.
Focused.
I've got my music playing, and I'm just overtaking all the silly people that go off at Boongate.
Exactly. Good to see you. I'll
Have a
catch
good
up with you
show.
later.
See you
Thank you
later.
very much. Take care. Look at this lovely A-Class. Fantastic.
If a smart car was pipping at me, I think I should just keep my face straight ahead.
Who's that idiot in a smart car?
Avoid eye contact.
Toyota Serra. I was offered one of these just this week.
Nice.
It's not one of them things that I think we're going to get into this week. Citroen C, sorry, not a CX, it's a ZX. Citroen ZX 1.9D Advantage. It's beautiful. I like it. Lovely. Again, still part of the Women's Drivers Club.
I've just seen something I fell in love with. Sorry, I'm off.
What is it? What have you found? What is it? Tell me.
It's an Allegro, but it's a Vanden Plas.
Cool.
It is. You've got your...
Hello, hello.
hello.
It's all the legends. Everyone's here. How are you? You okay?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm doing the same as you, trying to get round
Exactly.
everything. There's so much. Dad keeps finding things to talk about.
That's the problem,
So,
my friend.
so yeah, favourite car of the show so far?
Oh, I've only just got here, but Mark III Cortina, first ever car.
Nice. They hold a special part in our hearts, don't they? That's why I love the K11 Micro. Have a good day.
Catch you later.
See, come here.
What are you going to show me? What?
Picnic.
Oh, picnic table.
Yeah. You don't get one of them in your Rover 75.
Could we add one to our Rover 75, do you think?
No.
I'm a big fan of all these Alphas today. Fantastic. I'm going to say hello to this sausage dog.
It's a boot.
Sausage dog.
Now then.
Sausage.
What have we got here?
Winston. My favourite. Sausage inspector. Have a good show. Oh, now MGZTT. Go on then. Tell me how much I should have bought one of these.
Well, it'd been more use. You could get stuff in the back of that.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Fishing rods, pipe rods. Yeah, but
There's as much room in that as there is in the back of the
look at those
car.
alloys as well. They're fantastic.
Yeah, it's lovely,
I
isn't it?
love them.
Yeah,
Absolutely wonderful.
yeah.
It almost is Peugeot 406 shape as
It's
well, isn't
bigger,
it?
isn't it?
Is it bigger?
It's
Pace it
bigger.
out, pace it out.
That's bigger, mate. It is bigger. I'm just
Bigger in the back there.
Look, yeah, because I have to put a 6'2" rod. Yeah, it's bigger. That's bigger than a foot. That's bigger.
Fantastic.
You'll see that, man.
I'm going to come see Mechanic Garage. Hello.
Oh, yes.
How are you? You
Hello,
all right?
Mechanic.
Not so bad, thanks.
Good stuff. We've checked out your Wartburg already.
Yeah.
You've done a good job looking after that.
It's not too bad. I had to buy two to make one good one out of two.
That's always my excuse. That's why
it
I've ended up
works.
with about 9 Protons. Oh, now look at this. This is a beauty. MG ZTT.
This has got everything I like.
Hang on. No, stop, because you
No.
know I want one. It's lovely. It's a beautiful colour. It's in the Vanden Plas parking. You're not a fan? You'd prefer the estate?
Yeah, you know I like useful vehicles, but sorry, apart from the fact that who's driving it is something I like.
Oh, a big old bear. Let's take a look. This is Dan Hooper's Rover 800 Vitesse Sport.
But that's what you call red, isn't it?
Is it like a night fire red, flame red? What is the paint code?
I don't know, but that's red, isn't it? That's red.
It's beautiful. It is lovely.
That
The
is
sun has
red.
come out, by the way, at Rustival here now.
I've got a soft spot for the Rover 800. I think it's because I spent so many years working on them.
You're a fan of them.
Yeah.
And also Bear is driving.
Yeah, it's got everything I like. It's red and it's a Rover 800 and it's got a bear driving.
MG ZT. It's not a Redwood blue, is it? It's like a
It's different.
It's like a sky blue, maybe. It's
No
definitely
idea.
a pearly metallic.
Is it somebody you know?
Who's that?
I don't know, isn't it somebody you know?
No, it's not somebody I know. It's lovely.
It's one of the ladies, isn't it?
Let's have a look. Let's see who it belongs to. It tells me up here. Joshua Longstaff.
Oh, right.
Joshua, what an absolute credit to you. We have to keep stopping because people keep wanting to speak to Dad. They keep calling him the genius, which is very nice. Now.
This is a 1.8 turbine.
I like the little spoiler on the back.
It's a lovely little car, isn't it?
It is a beautiful colour as well. But I'm really sorry, I'm going to have to digress. We're going to have to continue to this lovely, beautiful green V6 75 pre-project drive. It's absolutely beautiful. The beautiful green leather interior.
I think we ought to do something. Let's not talk about Project Drive.
Why not?
Project Drive is an invention.
Well, it was a cost-cutting exercise, wasn't it?
Yeah.
From Rover at the time.
Well, nobody come round the garages and says we're going to do Project Drive.
Do you think it's something
It's
that
a bit like
sales have
putting the-
invented?
It's like putting the wrong steering wheel on your 75. It didn't leave the factory like that.
Oh, right, okay. Now, that's a hark back to me talking earlier about wanting to put a wooden steering wheel on it.
I'm not into it. Apart from the fact I fancy having to take the steering wheel off and have trouble with the airbag.
Do you think we're going to have airbag trouble?
Yeah.
Lovely. Look at this. Fantastic. James, what a credit to you. Pop-up headlights. Everybody needs
Lovely.
pop-up headlights. This is nice.
It's very nice.
This is very nice. The Vauxhall Cavalier Mark II. F-Reg. All Saints of Bromsgrove. F-Rab. It's very nice, that. I like the colour scheme. Another Citroen that you'll see less of as the time goes by. This is the C5, the Estate Edition. Again, they will soon all be gone. What do you reckon to that? Now, you could replace the 406.
Well, it is. It's the same ilk.
It's the same
isn't it?
ilk, same
it's Some of the
era.
tools fit and everything, you know.
The gear edition of
Is it
the
bigger than us?
Ford.
Is
Fantastic.
it bigger than the 406? I believe it is.
I don't think so. Now, I've got to come and see Miss Hubnut's Daihatsu Charade SL. Look at that, beautiful. It's got here, it's made it. Part of the Weird Car Twitterati. Mr. Ian from the Hubnut famous here. Ian, give us a wave. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Gotta say it. Hubnut. Up and down as well. Fantastic.
blocking my view of
What
this
on earth is this? Now that is patina. How beautiful is that? What a great looking thing. Look at the wheels on that.
There's lads riding around their mountain bikes with big wheels. Better than
Nice. Oh, fantastic. Excellent. Right, let's carry on. What have we got here? Dun, 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 dun. It's a Singer. And it's got beautiful green leather interior, so much so that it's just a cushion on the floor for the driver.
Right, mate.
Ba-ba!
Shouldn't want to get your mum in there.
What
should
I wouldn't get in there either. How fantastic
Your
is
mum
that?
would say, my legs won't bend like that.
Going to take some time to appreciate this beautiful Mercedes. Wow, that's a beautiful machine.
It is, isn't it?
Big old Mercedes. I do like them. And I didn't see that on the Cavalier at the back there, but look at that back flash. Fantastic. Mini Cooper S. Another Rover in this beautiful white colour. It's the 416 Tourer version, this one. Cool.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing many K-series engines.
No, well, there's a very good reason for that. Modern Toyota and another Mini. And the Ford Mondeo, this one, the 2-litre gear. This is nice, isn't it? Look at that, the Mini HL. Actually, just look at the size of that, even in comparison to the Ford. Look how low it is. Are you a fan?
I am, mate. Sorry, I just.
Oh, I thought it was going to say there, for sale, and we could buy you a Mini, but maybe not. The Leyland Maxi, this one, the 1750.
Oh my giddy aunt!
You don't see many of them.
Just show everybody. When you take them to Scotland, that's when you crack your sump on the on the roof.
Yeah. Hang on a minute, let's get under there. That's the sump under there, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Can you
goodness.
see how low it is?
It's about 6 inches from the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, we've changed many of them gearboxes. It's the gearbox case.
Oh, I see, and they just get smashed to pieces.
Yeah.
What have we got here? We've got the Vauxhall Astra Active. Again, I think these, it sounds silly, there's thousands of them, right? Or worse thousands, but they're going to disappear.
I digress. You see them? The same motor cars are not improved. We often used to take the engine out of them on PDI.
Really?
Yeah, because they've got oil leaks.
Look at this old
This
Ford.
is
That's
wonderful.
lovely, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a beauty. But I'm sorry, I've got to get more excited about this peach-coloured MG. How fantastic is that?
Amazing.
It's almost a Magnolia MG.
I don't know what it is. Your mum would tell me what it's called, but I wonder if it was originally that colour.
I don't think so.
It's a very
Volvo.
nice car, John boy.
It's lovely, it is lovely, but we've got to carry on.
I'm here to enjoy myself, pal. I'm not at work today. This is day off. This is me enjoying myself.
You've got hordes of fans to beat at 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, sure.
Check out this.
People walk up to me and say, "It's you're the star."
Oh, I'm not the legend, you're the absolute legend now. Dodge Ram pickup, that's cool, isn't it?
I didn't think anybody would recognise me if I didn't have my old
You
grey
scuffed on-
dirty
No,
fleece.
people have
Dirty
spent
fleece.
a long time checking out the videos. More Morris Miners from the Women Drivers Social Club. Fantastic. Humber Hawk.
Wow. Wow.
What do you reckon to that?
Wow.
Now,
That is a bank manager's car, isn't it? Yeah.
right, so we've stopped for a dinner break, and actually the dinner break is...
What did I have? Sardines.
What did you have for dinner?
Sardines.
And who gave you some sardines?
Alan Simpson, bless him. Thank you very much.
Thanks to
He
Alan.
promised he would do.
He did.
And he did do.
It has been really busy talking to people for about an hour and a half
No, it's
about the
nice.
Rover 75, so that's really lovely. If you've come to say hello, thank you very much. We've got sort of halfway round the Vanden Plas parking. We need to get round the rest of it, mate, because there's so much that we need
What are
to
you
see.
filming me for? Film the cars.
Well, we're not near the cars yet. There's so
all
much
the
that we need to
peoples
see.
now.
So many people here, and the sun has come out again. There's some stuff going on stage at the
Steph and
moment.
the crew are there, look.
Who's over there? Oh, there's Steph and everybody over there, and lots of all these people enjoying talks. There's Danny from Practical Classics on the stage. Some other people, I don't know who those people are, but they're all having a good old chat. Let's carry on looking at the cars, mate, because
That's a good idea.
we're not going to see
More
them. Where
people-
did we get to? I can't remember where we got to.
More people are sidetracked by the Q&A. We can look at the cars.
Have you ever seen a smart crossblade before?
No, sorry, mate.
So let's take a look at this. This is something I've wanted to look at. It is
You was talking
the
about it on the way
2002 Smart Crossblade. It's basically a Smart 450 with the top and doors cut off. Same engine, same air intake at the back. This one is Jim McGill's and Sean the Alsos, whose Astra is here.
But how's
by the
it
way.
got the strength back in it?
What's the question?
Well, the cell's gone.
The Tritium cell has gone. Yeah, that's a good point. Where is the Tritium cell? I'm guessing it's hold and hope if you roll over. Maybe it's been weighted. I don't know. I'm not a smart crossblade expert.
What stops it bending in the middle? Are they structural when you're driving it?
Well, the doors, I would suggest
Must be,
probably. Yeah, absolutely. But look at this. I've never seen one in the. Well, I was going to say the metal, but in the plastic. It's wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, fuel cap this side, air intake the other side. I'm guessing it's got the 699cc engine. You've got the Roadster wheels on there. I love it. I
It is,
absolutely love it.
It is the same as yours. It is dripping a bit of oil from the rear crank seal or somewhere.
Oh dear.
But no, it is the same as yours. It doesn't look
So same as my 450? Or is it a 451 underneath?
The sump's different, mate.
Is it? Yeah. Well, this is a 2002, so it will be a 450 underneath. Same dash.
I don't think it's done as many miles as yours.
Sorry?
Looking under there, it doesn't look like it's had as much abuse as yours.
Well, it's had 60,000 miles
Has it?
of driving. Yeah,
Oh, this
looking
one?
at the odometer. It might be kilometres, actually. Let's take a look.
No, if it's American, it'd been miles, would it?
Kilometres.
Is it?
Kilometres. Under there. Crossblade 450. It's fantastic, isn't it? I'd love to smash that to work.
You'd get a bit messy, wouldn't you? Following them trucks on them in the...
Could you imagine that in a car park at work? Let's carry on. Here is the up and down Citroen, now belongs to David. VEP. You can see the bumpers have had so much love. This car has had so much love past couple of months. Looking fantastic.
He bought it, been doing it up, or?
Yeah. So it used to belong to Kitch from Up and Down Vids. He loves his Citroens. Here is the Volkswagen R32. Peugeot 106. Looking good. Look, here we go now. This is a lovely Peugeot. How fantastic is that? Looking good. So many cars here. You're in the way now, you know. You're in the way of the Peugeots. Fantastic. It's an absolutely beautiful day here at the Rustival. So many great people to speak to. Really, I'm having a fantastic time. Toyota MR2 Mark III. This is a 52 plate, so it's pre-facelift. Let's take a look at the differences at the back pre-facelift. Looking good. It's a big shame I had to sell mine, genuinely. What you seen over there then? What you found? We've had a look at that.
I know, but...
Did you miss it first time round?
Yeah, must have done. Isn't it lovely?
Because we've been down this road. This is where we got to look, isn't it? We got to the Humber Hawk.
Yeah.
And you fell in love with it.
I did.
Tell me about the Humber Hawk.
Well, we was discussing, weren't we? It's only 2 years newer than the
Armstrong
Armstrong,
Siddeley.
but it's a totally different era, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Armstrong's still pre-war, and this is sort of...
It's post-war, and it looks post-war, as opposed to being post-war and still having the underpinnings of pre-war.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. This is nice. The
It's,
Hillman. Hillman, California.
Yeah, it's a fastback.
Yeah. Cavalier. Vauxhall Cavalier. MReg 94. Peugeot 406?
No, 407. 507. isn't it?
Well, hang on a minute. I'm going to have to find out, aren't I? Because I think I've got it wrong. 607. 607. Oh, I like the onions in the back of this Renault. That's made me smile. The scrappage scheme.
Let's face it, how many K11 Micras died through that?
Bastards.
I know.
Worst thing that ever happened, that.
But they're still doing it now, aren't
Micro
they?
scrappage scheme. What, the scrappage scheme?
Well, yes.
Well, that's due to ULEZ, isn't it?
Yeah.
And all that sort of thing. Let's not talk about that, because that's gonna cause umbrage in the comment. Hang on. Perodua nipper. Oh, nice. We'll come back to that. This Abarth is very nice. It's in good condition. I like the bigger Abarth letters on the front there. They look smart. Again, these are the sorts of things that are going to soon all disappear. These big old Merc tanks, because they're just worn into the ground. It's nice to see that one being looked after.
It's being kept as a Sunday car, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. This Lotus is gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Any K-series engines in this Lotus? This is the Lotus
No,
XL.
it's not, is it?
No.
It's the Lee's K series, isn't it?
Yes. Fiat Panda. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
An Austin Princess.
These were jolly good in the day, you know.
What did you say? So they were good?
Yeah, they were nice to drive, but they just lacked development again. It's like everything British Leyland, it lacked development all the time.
The Princess gets a little bit of an unfair rap, doesn't it?
I think so. It was a good
Really?
car to drive in its day, mate. It really was. But
Vauxhall Cavalier?
British Leyland was all through messed up with politics and change of ownerships and management, and they just didn't develop it. It was a compromise.
It's a big old wedge, though, isn't it? It's in the right colour. It's in the right colour.
It's period colour, isn't it?
Look at this wonderful Volvo wagon.
Yeah.
Nice. You can get your fishing rods in there.
You can get a sideboard and some antique furniture in it also.
Could you? What's this Mitsubishi that we've got to look at here? That's a Lancer. Fantastic. Now there's some proper spannering going on here. This is exactly what I wanted to see at the Rustival.
Split top hose.
Uh-oh, the last thing you want is a split top hose.
So we've been donated some heat sealing tape.
Yes.
A couple
Oh,
of
you've got some
Jubilee
tape
clips
here.
to take
Yeah.
the pressure on a bit. We're sourcing some water. We're going to get her up to temperature and hopefully she seals.
Oh, that's why I bloody love the car community. Look at that.
It's a 90-mile journey home. What could possibly
That's
go wrong?
that's good. What could go wrong? Excellent. Keep spannering on your Volvo.
Do
We
you know,
hope, we
I
hope you
honestly
get home.
thought, before we set off, I wish I'd got some of that hose tape in case we had a problem.
Well,
Touch wood.
it's,
We've-
no good telling this chap that now.
No, but what I'm saying is, we ought to have had some.
Yeah, we probably should have had some. Hope you get home.
Yeah, will.
Oh, look at this Mazda. Is it a 326? No, it's a 323. Nice. That has got authentic pop-up headlights and authentic lack appeal for a red car of that era. This is nice. This is very nice.
It's a bit special, that,
I've
isn't
never
it?
seen one of these and I'm going to gush over it now.
You
The
gush.
S660 in real life. Honda. Beautiful little import car. Low. Nice. Look at the wheels on that. It's a stunning little thing. Look at that in there. Now, I tell you who would like one of them.
Mrs.
John
John
Coupland.
Coupland.
Exactly, you've got it right. Could you
know.
imagine her bombing around in one of them?
I can.
She would absolutely love that. Under one condition, though. It'd have to be pink, wouldn't it?
It would be pink,
Love
yes.
the carbon fibre on the side there as well. I've never seen one of them. That is fantastic. Big fan of that. It's thumbs up all round, isn't it, for this lovely Honda?
Yeah.
It's
And it sits so well.
yeah. It's not old. It's rare.
I know.
I'm gonna have to buy one, aren't I?
No. But if you put it next to a Renault Wind, would it look the same?
Well, that's the thing. I thought it was a Renault Wind. Obviously, you've got the back styling here that's a little bit different.
It is.
I bet it's more expensive than a Renault Wind at the moment. You can pick up a 1.6 Renault Wind for £2,500 low mileage one. Gordini inspired. But this is lovely. I love this. Excellent. Tell me more about the S660s in the comments below, please, because I would love to know more about that. That is absolutely fantastic. We need to carry on, by the way.
Yeah.
Stop gushing
Lead
over
on.
this. Right, we've got an
started.
MGF over here in British Racing Green. That's Oscar. Love Oscar, isn't he brilliant? Fantastic. I'm guessing 1.4? 1.6, you tell me. 1.6K series. Excellent, fantastic. Look at this Saab now. Again, another Saab, underappreciated the Saabs, and they're a fantastic little survivor. We've
Well,
got
they've sort of had a bit of a...
did he
How do I
washers
put
as
it?
well.
People who are into Saabs were into Saabs.
Yeah, well, this is the 9000, and it's... When I went to the Festival of the Dead last year, there was 1 million Saabs there.
The owner's just gone back to the 660.
Ah, I can see under the S660 bonnet.
Oh, he's got a
da, 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 da.
It's a Mark 1B.
Wowzer. Aye. It's a beautiful thing. Cool. Nice. Right, we digressed for Japanese imports. Talking about Japanese classics, here is a Mark 1B MR2. You can see it's a Mark 1B, you can tell because of the side skirts and the front bonnet. And the interior as well. Nice D-Reg. Cutlers of Streatley Limited, excellent. Oh, and it's got the original back number plate as well, as you know. I've got one of these on the channel. Hang on a minute, I'm being beckoned over. What have you got there? Oh, wow.
Yes, please.
Nice. This is like an olive green Renault Twingo, but open top. I think this belongs to Chris Williams. It must belong to Chris Williams. There's only one person in the world. No, it doesn't. Bruce Holder. How cool is that? You're a fan of that? Tell me about the Renault Twingo then.
Well, there weren't many in this country, the early ones. This is
a Mark 1, isn't it?
You see, look, it's left-hand drive.
Yeah.
So then they brought the Swingo over here in the right-hand drive, but that was the later version.
You like that?
I do.
You've digressed, you've gone down the wrong way.
I'm just looking at stuff that's interesting.
Yeah, well,
There's a Mark 1B.
yeah. Well, let's go back, because you've digressed. We've got to just go past this Volvo here carefully. Don't trip over this tailgate.
No, oh, bloody hell, sticks out a bit.
Yeah.
Does.
We're going to look at this S-Type pre-facelift. 3 litre there. In that
Can't
dual
see
green.
that.
Hang on a minute. Volvo update. It's going well. They're struggling. Look at this. How cool is that? Fantastic. We've got another Toyota here. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful Ford. That. Volkswagen GTI, 16 valve, that one on the Golf. This is looked after as well. This is someone's pride and joy, this beautiful Ford. Nice, the NSU Prinz 4 litre. I've never seen one of them. Isn't that cool? It almost looks like a Opel Kadett.
Yeah, it is a bit,
doesn't it?
Yeah. That's had a lot of love, hasn't it?
It has, it certainly has. Rightly so as well. Look at the wheel trims on this. It's a beautiful Citroen. And I've got to take the time to look at it. The Perodua Nipper, isn't it beautiful? Hasn't it shined up well? And
It's a shame they didn't sort of be a success in this country.
well, similar to Proton, due to emissions and stuff like this, Perodua had to leave. As you know, I had a Kalisa. This is quite a late one, a W reg, but it's been shined up so well. Someone clearly loves their Nipper there.
I was going to say that's prime candidate for the.
It is.
For
Well,
for a certain other car show, which I'm not going to say.
No,
the
no,
name
we
of
can
the-
talk about it. It's
the,
definitely Festival of Exceptional Material, but sadly, it's too new. It's a W reg.
Oh.
It's 2000 plate. A couple of years, maybe. Is it a winner in a couple of years? Yeah,
It is.
I think so.
It looks like a Survivor, doesn't it? It doesn't look
And actually,
like
if you know anything about your
it is in
Malaysian,
paintwork and fragrance.
Malaysian cars, we've obviously got the OK Perodua here, and from the OK
it's
Proton
lovely.
side of things. But I do love a good. I do love a good Perodua. Let's have a look. We'll have a look. Have a look at the write-up. Brand new look, £4,995. Worked out that it's a Perodua Nipper. It is. UK's cheapest car for several years in the 90s. Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Excellent. Fantastic. Cool, look at this. What's this?
You know what this is?
What
this
is
is
it?
what I encouraged you to buy for your first classic car.
It's a Triumph Spitfire, 1500. But it's had a few modifications under the bonnet
It's
there,
very,
hasn't
very
it?
nice,
It's,
mate, isn't it?
it's
a credit
absolutely
to the
lovely.
Randers, it really is.
It was Inca yellow look originally, as you can see there in the photographs, and it's been painted this lovely red colour. It is a shame they haven't maintained the Inca yellow a little bit, because I do like that as a colour. But it's been very well done, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Exceptionally well done. Yeah. I'll give you
You
that.
couldn't not love that, could
No.
you? You know what I mean? You know, it's you couldn't not fall in love with that. No,
You like that one?
I do.
Let's carry on.
No, I've got to, can I just
What
do
have-
some?
what have you got
this,
to
Tom Walkinshaw Racing XJS. I'll just point this out to you. This is not just your ordinary XJS.
Well, I was going to just walk past it. Tell me about it.
TWR, mates, it'll have different steering and rack and suspension and stuff on it.
So have you worked on these?
No, but we used to take them to them to have them modified for customers.
Oh right. Okay. So they came from Jaguar, and then you took them to TWR for the modifications
Yeah.
as a dealership.
Yeah,
Was it an option that you offered? I'm assuming.
yeah, if somebody wanted a TWR, you took it to them.
Wow. Where were they based?
Susan's dad would put them on a transporter on the back of and take them to TWR.
And where were they based?
I can't remember.
Can't
now.
remember.
But basically, they had different. They had the body kit, of course.
Yeah.
But they did stuff like the steering rack bushes and the suspension. They changed the geometry and the springs. And
It's a lovely thing. Of course, I wasn't going to walk past it. I had seen it and wanted to have some false jeopardy there. Belongs to Dave Clark, TWR XJS. Further info here, dusty garage find. I'd be happy if I opened my garage one morning and found that in there, wouldn't you?
we used to have to change them back windows quite a lot.
The
that was
curved
a job
ones?
you didn't volunteer for.
No, I bet it wasn't.
Because that's all. You've got to get a bead of silicon round there,
Right.
and you have to do it manually.
Oh.
I know. That's why your dad's not too bad at putting silicon round baths.
You can silicon a bath because you've siliconed a Jag. I like it. It's a beauty, isn't it?
I've got a soft spot for the XJS.
Nice.
This one's got the high efficiency engine, so you're probably getting 15 miles to the gallon out of this,
It is lovely,
as
isn't it?
opposed to 10. No, I've got a soft spot for them.
Which way are we going now? Let's go up that
It's
way
all wonderful.
and then go up that way.
See, you missed the shrimp.
No, we've not. See, you now you're upsetting me now because you're going against the flow. So what we'll do? We'll do this row.
Yeah.
We'll do this row. We'll look at that Twingo as well, and then we will go back to that bit, and then we can go that, and then that is the end of the Vanden Plas parking. I won't lie to you. We've then got Mayfair Parking to look at, which has got about another.
Can I, at the moment, if I could have any car here at the moment, I'm
Yeah.
stood in front of it.
Really, that one. Okay, go on then. Tell me about the Imp.
No, this is the one, not the Imp. No, the Hillman Imp's a wonderful car,
It's
isn't
a
it?
lovely thing, isn't it? It's a lovely colour. Pele, the 1976 Hillman Imp. It's a good colour, isn't it? It's nice, I like that. I'm guessing it's called Pele due to the number plate.
Oh, it'd be bound to be, isn't it?
Here's a Ford Mondeo. For sale if you want it. BMW, look at this lovely Renault 5. Citroen Berlingo, multi-space, the tank. Oh, it's a Campus Prima. That's amazing, isn't it? I love it. I do love that. That's a Survivor. There's another Perodua Nipper here. It's Perodua Nipper Central. What? All the Perodua Nippers in the UK, I think, are here.
It's a shame though, because you'd expect it to be a good little car to sell to people who want something to go from A to B.
Hence the Kalisa I had with 11,000 miles on the clock, sold almost immediately. It's no frills, look at it. It's Malaysian, it's cheap. It would have been £5,000 new. Amazing.
4,624.
Hyundai Coupe. Very nice. There's a big space there. What are we missing? Who's gone home? Vauxhall Corsa. You're still struggling to get that car started over there, that Volvo. And then the Picasso.
It is started.
Aye, but they're struggling to get it to not be leaking. So that is the cafe. We've got to go to the cafe at some point. Let's take a look at the rest down here and then we'll carry on. So T4. Norman the Metro. I like Norman the Metro.
It's got the colour of its ear, isn't it?
Norman the Metro.
It's got some special wheels.
It's my
though.
sort of thing.
It's been
Oh yeah,
trekked
are
to
they
some-
are they mini lights?
It's been trekked to some special wheels.
A lovely Alfa Romeo again. MGB GT. This one a later one with the chrome bumpers.
Early one.
An earlier one, is it?
But look at there's louvres in the bonnet.
Oh right, there you go. What's this? It's a Hyundai Stella.
Look at the engine.
Yeah.
It's a V8. Cool. Oh, that's a bit special, isn't it?
I don't think there's many Hyundai Stellas left.
It's got some adaptions to keep it going, but
Ford Cortina Mark IV.
that's a nice car, isn't it?
Yeah. Another Renault Megane. Volvo tanks. There's been a lot of love for Volvo tanks. Oh, is this a Daewoo Espero? Yeah, it is. 2 litre CDXI. Look at that. That is a survivor.
More's
and a
the
half.
point. Technician électronique.
What's that?
Jacques Chevalier, électricien automobile.
Oh, let's have a look. If you need an electrician automobile, you can go to Jacques Chevalier. That means Jake Horseman or something like that. Look at this Twingo. Cool. Import Mark 1, left hooker, tasteful colour. I love the gold, sort of the gold alloys on there.
I love Twingos, full stop.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Ah, look here, Rover 600.
Rover 600. It's always a 620, isn't it, TI? Was it really 20 grand new? I'm going to stop everything, and appreciate the genuine period correct Rover headlight protectors.
Excellent.
Oh, yes.
You find some more of them.
How beautiful is that? Excellent. Yeah, you find some more of them. That is
That's got the
genuinely
Rover
true.
800 engine in it with a turbo on it.
The Honda?
No,
So it's got a K series.
no.
No, you tell me what engine's in
Same
there.
engine it used to be in 800s.
Ah,
It's the 4-cylinder with the head gasket troubles.
here you go. This is Tom's Fiat.
Is it?
He's done quite a lot on there. This is Thomas Curtis. He's got it on his YouTube channel there. He's done a lot of work to this recently, including sound deadening.
Oh, yeah.
Now here's something I can bore you about all day. This is a Mark 1 Audi TT Roadster. I'm going to look at the back to tell you if it's a 225 or a 180. It's a 225.
I can't see it. I don't want to traumatise. PTSD.
You don't want to look at the road.
No, PTSD.
Look at it. Look at it.
No,
Look at
I'm
all
not
its
looking at
German
it.
coupe beauty, Roadster beauty.
No.
It's got the
My
competition
therapist
wheels
says keep
on
away from
there.
stuff that gives you trauma.
Now, as you know, I have got a couple of these, and I'm a big fan of the TT Mark 1. The Roadster, nice. No tonneau on there, but beautiful car. Excellent. I do love a TT. Nice, lovely. Couple of Citroens. Excellent. Citroen BX. Tay Riley.
My therapist says stay away from Audi TTs.
Are you done now? Another Saab. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? That's a beautiful thing. NSU prints in this sort of silver colour. That is stunning. That's lovely. Love that. Love the back curve. That car belongs to Auto Shenanigans on YouTube. Excellent. Isn't that beautiful? E-Type Jag. This is nice as well, isn't it?
Why do I keep thinking I should like an MG midget?
I don't know. Why do you keep thinking
No,
that?
because I think I'm too big to get in one. But there's just something
Yeah,
about
I think you
them.
are too big to get in there.
There's just something about them.
It's a lovely colour, isn't it? Lovely colour. That belongs to Pete and his bus. This is lovely. I'm guessing this has come from the Motor Museum. It's on display.
I don't know. I think they've been. Have you been driving it somewhere?
Why is it all squaddy? Oh, look at this two-tone Metro. Look, the Mercedes is beautiful, but the two-tone Metro, look at that. Carries Austin Rover of Colchester, original front number plates. It's a loved car, this.
It's a Vanden Plas.
It is a Vanden Plas. Cool, I like that. Thumbs up for that. Excellent.
Vanden Plas.
Fantastic. There's a couple of Yugos here. You go, we go, will it go? Well, it has. It's got here. One of these is Matt's. Matte pinks. It's got here. It's beautiful. Looking good. Just had a chat with my mate Sam Skelton. What have you found there?
Well, I'm just thinking the wheels on that bicycle thing are bigger than that little car we saw earlier.
How cool is that? This little motorcycle. There's some other bits and pieces. Do you want a British Leyland sign? There's some workshop manuals here and bits and pieces. How cool is this little display?
See that there? That's the tool for putting
No, hang on,
windscreen trimming.
So we've got Guess the Tools here. This is Guess the Tool.
That puts your trim in your windscreen rubber.
Is it?
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
I don't know that one. I'm just picking it up now. No, I don't know that
You
one.
don't know, but you know what this one is?
Yeah, it's,
Windscreen rubber trim.
yeah, it puts the middle bit in the rubber trim.
Oh, this is where you can collect all your bits and pieces that you've bought. Rustival merch. Let's have a look at some of the Rustival merch for the day. It's really busy. Everyone's here. There's Ian here and Matt from Purist Driving. You can get a Rustival top here. You've got a Rustival t-shirt.
Your mum would like the colour.
Yeah, well, yes. I would have to obviously have it in black because in the rust colour is not my sort of thing. You can get hubnut merch here. You can get idriveaclassic merch. Let's take a look at Steph's new merch because she's got some new mugs out here. There it is. All the new mugs there from Steph. And her new t-shirts as well. Always spending, always mending. Sad reality. There was one I really liked, I think you would like as well. Mind the gap.
You can crawl through the gap. That's what mine would say.
Take it out if you want some bits and pieces. Hello, Matt. You all right? So all the team that have put the event on have got their merch on display here. Fantastic stuff. You've got Matt's gear, you've got Steph's gear, and you've got the stuff from Ian as well. Shall we carry on?
Please.
Because we've seen the cars now in the Vanden Plas parking.
Yep.
What was your favourite? It's got to be the Jag, right?
I fell in love with the XJS.
I never thought I'd hear you saying that.
No, I've got a soft spot for them. Spent a lot of hours working on
What's
them.
mine? It's got to be. I never thought I'd be saying this. It's got to be the Honda S660. Yeah. Let's check out the next part then, which is the parking for the Mayfair parking. What, you want a drink first?
Somebody's phone sounds like mine.
You want a drink first?
Please.
We'll go back to the car. We'll get a drink. Right, you've got. Do you know what? It's just eat and grab and go as you can. You've had a cup of tea. I've had a sandwich. No, you've got a sandwich. I've had nothing because I'm on my diet. Right, let's carry on. We spoke to some more awesome people.
Yeah.
We've got through not even half of the show, mate, and it's nearly 1 o'clock. We need to crack on. You need to stop talking
You need
nonsense.
to do this with a drone.
Yeah. Let's go. So we're heading into the Mayfair parking area, which is, do you know what? I'm not going to say overflow, but basically this is what happened. They sold out of tickets for the main event exhibitors almost immediately. And so it found out that we needed loads more space. So the team there have got all this space. There's like 500 cars in this car park that we've got to get round. So there's no messing about. We've got to stomp round this. We've got to look at all these cars. Ready? Good. Right, Fiat 124 Spider. It's on my list of future classics to buy. Morris Minor convertible 1000. Excellent. Look at that lovely green colour. We've got this Volkswagen. It doesn't interest me. Land Rover Discovery, fantastic. Just been speaking to the owners of this wonderful Morris Minor. What do you reckon to that?
I like Morris's.
You like a Morris, don't you? I love this. Nice. Oh, now we're getting into classic camper van territory. Oh, a purple Figaro. Yes, please. We'll come back to that in just a minute. But look at these classic camper vans. They're absolutely wonderful. I'm going to just say hello to Steph. I'm going to interrupt and say hello. Lovely Talbot Calypso. Fantastic. Look at that. And the auto homes. Look at that. It's beautiful. Talbot Express. Fantastic. MREG 1994. They're brilliant. Look at that. Jaguar. You're going a little bit too fast there, my old fruit.
Sorry.
Mini 250. 1989 Racing Flame Red. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? In the orange. Peugeot 106 XL. Another Volvo bus. Triumph. What's this one?
It's an Acclaim.
Acclaim.
2 Acclaims.
Another Acclaim, is it, next to it? Yeah.
Yeah. They were
Got a
jolly
Ford
good cars in the day.
Yeah?
The rust got to them so bad though.
Got a lovely Ford Scorpio. Very nice. We mentioned it in the most recent video that you could have a hearse to put all your stuff in. I do like it. I do like it a lot. Another Jaguar. This sort of British racing green. Fantastic. Excellent. Look at that one as well. The XJR, is this? Yeah, XJR. Lovely. Absolutely stunning. Now here we go. We heard them razzing about earlier. The police car replicas. Do you like that? Are you a fan of that?
Put your mum in the back.
Cells in the back. Look, it's a cell car. It's not a proper cell car because you've actually got fabric in the back there. It shouldn't have any fabric in the back. It should be plastic. Look at these. Look. Cool. Absolutely brilliant. These. Oh no! It's always bad when the sheriffs run over the victim, isn't it? We've got this Ford Taxi. How cool is that? And then a 2CV here. What is it?
That's what they are.
It's a Crown Victor, right?
The Crown Victoria, isn't it? Oh, that's a fantastic car.
I nearly bought one of them recently. There was one for sale locally.
It's big, isn't it?
So there was one for sale that had been outside a restaurant locally to us.
Oh yeah.
You know where I mean, for sale.
Well, he shut that one down, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's all gone now.
It's still not at the pub even.
No. All gone. MGF. And this lovely Morris Minor 1000 here. We spoke to the owners today. Nice people. Big old Range Rover there. That's a huge thing actually when you get up close, isn't it? To that Range Rover. It's massive. Skoda Fabia Estate. This is nice, isn't it? Lovely, lovely Rover 60. Is that Rover 60? P60?
It says so on it, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, of course it does. Wally.
I bet he's not worried about it.
Tornado Custom,
I
hey?
bet he's not worried about that overheating on the way.
No, absolutely not. Wow, look at this. What on earth is this? It's like a... I love it. I love that. I love the mud on it. That is the perfect piece of Rustival.
Does stuff.
Oggy 1000. Got this lovely Merc E320. Trabant 601S. Polo Harlequin.
This is supposed to be like that.
It's not a Polo Harlequin, it's a Lupo Harlequin actually, this one.
But it's supposed to be like it.
I don't think so, no, I think it's been done
Right.
after the fact.
I just saw that he's got a Hot Wheels car on the bonnet.
Well, it's been done.
Oh, right. Oh, how wonderful.
Which is cool,
That is, isn't it? I like that. I like that.
Reliant Rialto 2. Another Alpha. Citroen 2CV. Oh, that's a
look at
beautiful
this.
Renault. Look at this. Which one have you spotted?
I've spotted this.
Wow, look at the plastic on the seats. How beautiful is that?
It's... Oh, mate.
It's an 1100 Deluxe.
God, these are so comfortable to ride.
Really?
Yeah. So comfortable, mate.
Really?
Yeah.
In what way?
Just a fantastic ride.
Look at this Triumph, absolutely beautiful, that. And another Triumph. We've lost Dad. What you found?
This is like about the sort of age of the one in Neil's window, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a later one with a
Later
better
one.
engine and stuff in. This guy is his daily driver.
No way.
Oh, yes.
Jake Slater. Not too special, which is my daily driver.
Hey, hats off.
That's what this show is about. How cool is
Why
that?
not?
An Austin 7 as a daily. I'm okay with that. Rover 100. Look at the machine under there.
Hey. That's engineering, mate.
That's looking good, isn't it? Look at that.
Look at
You
this.
see your coolant level there.
Look at that fantastic engine. Look at that. It's just. Look at that. It's substantial, isn't it? Hey, that's made to last, isn't it?
It's substantial is a good phrase. I like that.
Made to last.
Peugeot 504.
Crikey.
Look at the velour interior.
I was
there.
working on these when they were new.
It's been a nice survivor, that, hasn't it? Absolutely lovely.
Ah, but this is automatic.
Oh, is it?
Automatic.
I love the velour. The velour is what sold me on that. Moggy 1000. Another lovely Mini.
Have you seen how well they've done the bonnet and it's brush paint?
In brush paint?
Yeah, it's brush painted, but look how well they've done it.
Well, it didn't look brush painted.
I know.
It's very good, isn't it?
This is nice, John boy.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's a lovely colour as well.
Yeah, it's not a club.
Legends.
Pistons, pistons, that's it. Yes, legends. Thank you.
Look at some pistons.
Pistons. It could be trailing to Mabel Thorpe in that.
No.
That's cool, isn't it? Chevrolet bus. Imagine
It's
getting everyone
long,
in that.
eh? Oh, you'd have a party in that, wouldn't you?
The party bus.
Oh yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Lovely. More Alfa Romeos. I'm going to see who this is leaving quick.
People are running off home.
People
Probably
are
got a long
going.
way
People
to
are
go,
leaving
though.
in his Triumph. Check out the purple Figaro. It wouldn't have originally have been purple.
Wouldn't it?
It's not a factory colour, but it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's been nicely retrimmed as well.
Emerald green, pale aqua, topaz mist and lapis grey.
What you learnt?
Well, there weren't many colours.
There's 4 colours.
Aha. This is a
What is that? That's a nice looking Lotus, isn't it?
Pride of Norfolk.
That is beautiful, actually, isn't it? I do quite like these Lotuses. This is the Exige Sport, and I'm not sure, I'm not 100% certain, but there was a Lotus that was developed for Proton as a Proton supercar
Right.
called the Ultimate.
What happened to it then?
Well, they didn't build it, but guess who did?
Lotus.
Lotus. I can't remember which one they built. Bedford pickups. LDV pilot van. That's a cool van, isn't it? That's a cool van. Nissan and a Honda. Oh my goodness, look how many more cars we've got to see. Oh, it's unbelievably busy here at the Rustival. In fact, there's people still arriving. Where do we begin? Where do we start?
I don't know, mate. We've got to do both sides at once.
Yeah, I think we have.
We've got to.
Well, no, we've got to do an up and down.
We've got to
we?
increase our workload. I'm afraid.
You have got to stop looking at stuff.
We've got to increase our workload.
Let's start right at the back here and work our way. There's a cool bond bug there. Proton!
Excellent, excellent.
I know this car.
It is your fault.
I know this car very well. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right.
I do know this car. What's the mileage on it now?
It turned 20,000
Yeah.
on the way here.
Oh,
So we got photos of it
Clicking
clocking
over.
to 20, yeah.
so I'm guessing you bought it from down south?
No, from Warwickshire.
Malaysian guy?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Pin.
Yes,
Yes.
that's it. Right, let me talk about this then. So, this is the one that got away. It's not the one that got away. I knew about it. I nearly bought it. Why I didn't buy it? Well, it deserved to be undercover and it deserved to be loved. It's an MPI 1.3 GE. How can I tell? Well, the red bumper body stripes for a start. Let's take a look. You're missing a badge here. I've got a badge for you. Excellent. Right, let's have a look. 1.3 GE MPI.
It's nice, isn't it?
Henley's. It's in really lovely condition. It had about 18,000 miles on the clock when I first knew about this car. Long story short, I had a bronze one of these, and Pin, the chap who sold this to the gentleman I've just spoke to, contacted me and said, I want to buy your Proton. I said, it's not for sale, my friend. He said, please, I'm a Malaysian gentleman and I want to feel at home. So he found this and bought it, and it's absolutely beautiful. It really is an absolute treat to have a look at. Is it open?
Yeah, I'll open
Can I have a look?
Yeah, cool.
Oh dear, now I'm in my element. Now we're talking about things I know.
When it was bought.
Amazing, because of course quite late, a 94 model for the facelift. We obviously went up to 96. Got rubber floor mats, excellent. 20,000 miles. That's made me happy in there. Nice to see that it's a manual, no sunroof. Hooray for no sunroof. And look at that, it's absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna, oh, it smells like they should. I want this. No Blaupunkt stereo then, so would have been fitted at import centre with a Blaupunkt stereo, but at point of sale clearly someone has rated the stereo system. You've got JVC cassette there and the door speakers, which are cool. Have you got parcel shelf speakers? No.
No.
Fantastic. Hey, look at her. Isn't she good in the part vinyl? Your part vinyl's looking good. They all do this. They will do these from about 1,000 miles down the road. It's just a design flaw, but isn't it beautiful? Absolutely stunning. Excellent. Can I see under the bonnet?
Yeah, of course you can.
Just randomly opening people's Protons at the Rustival. Oh, you've got a piece of trim missing here I've got for you as well. Please do the honours, my friend.
Isn't it a booty?
Isn't she beautiful? There she is, the Magma 12 valve. Light blue would be your burger paint colour. Yeah, it is. Oh, nice. Why did you buy a Proton?
It's your fault.
No, what do you mean me?
Well, we went to Photo and kind of fell in love with your Proton, and then decided we needed one to
Yeah.
take to Radwood.
Yeah,
We kind of thought it was going to be rubbish, to be honest.
yeah.
So we bought it thinking we'll have it for a couple of months and it'll be really fun
And sell it
having
to
a
me.
rubbish car.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then actually what's happened is we bought it and then fallen in love with it. And it's not a rubbish car, it's brilliant.
Hooray! I've converted another person. That's so good to hear. I am genuinely so glad to see that. I obviously know the car, as I say, I was offered it. I couldn't buy it because I didn't have anywhere lovely to keep it. Because it is a genuinely lovely car.
Yeah. It's a shame you didn't buy it because then you'd have fixed the head gasket, not me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
was it leaking oil?
We've had, so we
do
new
look.
throttle body on it because it was running, it was doing the surging thing.
Yeah.
We changed a couple of the sensors, it wasn't that. So we had a new throttle body and then the head gasket was a little bit iffy.
Was the head
so
gasket
we've had-
leaking this end somewhere?
Yes, we've had the head redone as well,
Yeah.
skimmed and new plugs. And
Yeah.
so now it's running rather well.
You've had the head skimmed of this Proton.
Yeah,
Not
you-
skimmed, I mean faced. Like,
That's amazing.
Put it back,
That's
yeah,
brilliant.
that white one of yours leaks this end a bit
Yeah.
as well, doesn't it?
I am so thrilled that this is here, genuinely.
Yeah.
I am so glad to see this. It's an absolute credit and it's an absolute beauty in the light blue. Oh! of course, I'm going to be biased because these are me.
But they're okay to drive in the real world still, aren't they? I think,
no, it's fine, yeah.
Right, hang on a minute. We've taken a detour. Sorry about that. I got excited by a Proton.
Excited?
did.
That's more like gushing. It wasn't
Oh.
exciting.
Oh dear. Right, now, let's have a look because we've got so much more to do.
I think you better look at this really late Rover 75 first.
It is a really late one, isn't
It's
it?
very late.
What do you
yes.
reckon, 2004?
No idea, my old mate, but it's a late one. that
Let's
is.
have a shufty.
It's
at
very
this.
late and it looks very good from afar.
It does. I'm guessing diesel. Let's have a look. VIP. VIP. Who is the VIP in the Rover 75? Cool. Yeah, I can't tell you what it is.
It's a diesel.
It's a diesel. There we go. It is a late one. It'll be the probably, I don't know, the Connoisseur SE maybe. Looking at the spec, you've got rear parking sensors. Fantastic. Manual as well. Nice. What do you reckon to that?
A lot of misting on the headlights, isn't there? We're going to do 2 rows at once.
No,
now.
no, we're going up and down, up and down.
Oh, mate, where are my old legs out?
Yeah, you
That's
get
a good old classic car, isn't it?
the Mercedes. Yeah.
A good old classic car.
Yeah. DAF 55. Here's a lovely old Volvo. Another Ford Mondeo. This is a gear version, 2 litre. Can't believe how many Perondua nippers I've seen
Yeah.
today. All the Peronduas. Vauxhall Astra. Ah, nice. This is the Twingo. Is it the...
That's the British one.
Oh, it's the GT TCE version. It's not the... What's the version they did? Was it a Pinafari or Gordini?
No idea,
or,
mate.
They did a racing version of the Twingo. No, was it...
Then they did the even later version, which is a smart car, didn't they?
Yes. Citroen 2CV. Oh, talking of smart cars, here's a Smart 451.
Why do I want one of these?
I don't know. Why do you want one
I
of
don't
those?
know. Is it like because you can go to the beach in your deck chair already?
Well, it looks like a deck chair, doesn't it?
Oh, here we go.
It is a 451, isn't it? No, it's an MHD 2013, so it's maybe a 452. I'm not overly sure. It's the Cabrio version, though. Do you know what I say to that? Smart as out.
Smart as out, yeah.
X-Power Grey, MGTF. This is a late one, 2003. Nice. It has the red hood as well. Oh, and the half leather Alcantara interior. Cool. Liking that.
Now I've not fell in love with that
Not
one
fell in
like
love
the
with
red one.
No, it doesn't look as sexy. Mark 1 Unos Roadster, very nice. More cars. Oh my goodness, another Proton. It's a 1.5 GL. No, and it's got a Proton hat. Now I bet I know where the Proton hats came from. Let's have a, no, mustn't get excited. We'll get there when we get there. Mercedes.
But they may go home.
Oh, they better not.
So I put a roadblock up.
Oh, look at the alloys on that. Nice. No, mustn't get excited by. Oh, no, mustn't get excited by Protons. Lovely Porsche, BMW, another BMW. It's an Infiniti. Daihatsu GTTI. Look at that. Cool. That's rare. What do you reckon to that?
Your mum would say, oh, it's got nice big windows so you can see the countryside. Slow down.
Some more modern cars up here, as in dailies that people are clearly in love with and are their pride and joys. Yeah. Mercedes, etc. And that's what this show really is all about, isn't it? It's so inclusive. It's great. What are you looking at?
Do you think, I don't know.
What are you thinking?
Friends?
Are they friends?
Well, look at the registration numbers.
B10 CPR, B6 PRW.
Yeah.
Where's the similarities there?
I don't know.
You're not making a very good detective today.
Oh, look at this Toyota.
Another lovely Porsche. This Toyota's beautiful, isn't it?
It
Look
is.
at that.
Special, isn't it?
That is lovely, that is.
That's a Survivor.
Absolutely lovely. Beautiful. We've got a...
Lovely old
what's
Rover.
this one? This is a cabriolet, isn't it? Fantastic.
Oh,
Excellent.
fantastic.
Right, we've done that bit. We need to walk around this bit now.
These bushes have been pruned.
Yeah. Gaydon foliage. Oh, we've got so much to do.
I know.
Oh, yes, Rover City Rover. No, not City Rover, Streetwise. We're going to go see that in a minute. Mini, yeah, lovely, good. BMW M3.
Mazda.
Dacia. Good news, the Dacia Sandero. Eric, the Synergy, the Citroen Synergy. That's cool, isn't it?
Isn't it?
They're quite rare. I bet you don't have many of them left now. Ford Focus, Jaguar. This has got standard Renault.
Oh, it's a four-wheel drive Kangoo Trekker.
Yeah, cool. But that's quite rare, you know.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That would do me, wouldn't it?
What, a Kangoo Trekker?
That would do me, wouldn't it?
Let's not go there. Nissan QX.
Right then, let's have a look at this.
Right,
photo.
I'm going to do it then. I'm going to... Oh, I know the car. Fine. Oh, there it is. So, Mark 1, metal bumpered. It's Gavin's car. He's a mate of mine. Proton GL 1991. Save it from being banger race. Of course, yes. He's got his alloys on it now,
Wonder
looking
why
good.
they all want to banger them.
Because they're blooming fast.
Oh, fair enough.
There it is.
Your acquaintance wants to banger them all the time.
Yeah, I
doesn't
know. Hi, Gavin. I haven't seen you today, but I've seen your Proton. Thumbs up. Oh, K11 Micro. We're going to get over there.
he? Is that 1.5 then?
Yeah, it's a 1.5
It's a Magna
GL.
engine.
Yeah. They prefer the 1.
Well, the carburettor one.
Carbs, yeah.
Yeah, because it's less troublesome.
Yeah. We need to carry on. Ooh, what's this leaving?
It's a diesel.
There it is. It's pulled in for... Oh, it's all the Rovers. Uh-oh, it's a Rover traffic jam. Right, let's carry on. Check out this little Daihatsu K car. How cool is that? Daihatsu Hi-Jet Cargo.
So when you go to these companies that import vehicles and just buy one of them?
Yeah,
do you?
absolutely. Get it bought.
No, I just wondered how you get hold of something different like that, but they're more difficult to insure, aren't they?
Look at this. Hyundai Sonata, 2-litre automatic. Nice. It's like an estate barge on wheels, the Hyundai Sonata. It's quite a late one, 04. Nice in the silver. Vectra. Toyota, another Porsche. Beautiful, this one. This one is a 944. MG ZT. That's nice, isn't it? Early one. Well, I say early, it's not that early, is it? 52, but it's got the moulded front bumper. And the headlights.
But yeah, most cars have headlights.
Thank you. Unos, Roadster. I want one so much, but I don't think I should buy one.
No,
This is what I want.
be more responsible.
I'd like a Rover Streetwise just to save one.
Your mum might like one because it's a bit high up.
Yeah? Yeah, she'd like it. BMW Z3 in the James Bond GoldenEye colours as well. Nice. That's lovely. Datsun Sylvia. Early, that one.
It is early. Isn't it?
It is a really early one. Look at the wing mirrors on that.
Oh, look at this.
This is beautiful. Vauxhall Cavalier GL.
Yeah, it's a nice car, mate.
This is lovely, isn't it?
That's a nice car in its day. That
That
was.
is a nice car. Another Volvo. We've got quite a few
I
people.
know people like to do it,
What's that?
but I don't think them wheels do anything for it.
No.
Probably the owner likes it, but
Yeah,
fair
that's all
play.
that matters, isn't it? I know.
But
Yeah, I understand. Each to their own, though. I prefer the wheel trims on this. Look at this big Landy with his winch on the front.
oh crikey!
I'm a big fan of that. We have a few gaps in here because a few people have gone home. It is quite late in the day now, it's about 2 o'clock. So we really need to get through it. Look at this Hyundai. That's nice. Mitsubishi Colt.
Remind me not to buy a red car.
No, yeah, all the older
This
red
look
cars.
is like you try for claim,
We've seen.
isn't it?
Yeah, Honda Accord Mark 1,
This
isn't it that?
It's a drive claim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you see what I was talking about though? We had a conversation with somebody about them, didn't we? Somebody
did.
said it's a Honda Accord. Can you see it now?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's before your time.
Some Mazdas, an Alfa. These little Toyotas, the Yaris's, sorry, will soon be gone. Early Yaris's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd thought you should be able to find some of these with very low mileage.
But now, what I'm saying is now is the time to save them. Big old BMW rig 208. Look at that. Well, I drive a 208 at work in it. Not for me.
Isn't it? What a like to drive.
I can't see the dash because the steering wheel is like a funny square shape.
Oh, it's got a leg grow steering wheel.
Yeah.
Is it?
There's a nice Land Rover.
I'll tell you what I haven't seen. I haven't seen an Austin Gypsy.
No, we haven't seen an Austin Gypsy. That's a very
We were
good
joking
point.
about that, weren't we?
We were saying about that on the way in. Lovely supercharged Jag. Excellent. I very nearly bought one of them. Oh! Citroen Pluriel Charleston. Excellent.
It's got your personalised plate on it.
Isn't that beautiful? I do love a Charleston Pluriel. Oh, this is nice. Cool. And an Audi A2 next to it, by the way. Big old Mercedes-Benz rig there. Another Citroen. Oh, a lot of Citroens here today.
Yeah.
A lot of Citroens here today. That's nice, isn't it, that Fiesta?
It is.
That is lovely.
Until especially when you look and see how old it is, and you think, crikey.
Yeah. No, that is beautiful. And look at the houndstooth interior. That is stunning. There it is.
That could win at the FTO. What did you?
Photo. I inherited this car from my uncle. That is lovely, isn't it? Fantastic. But I have seen a ZTT in monogram colours.
That's monogram, is it?
Well, no, this must be Spectra or something. It'll tell me.
Flip on it, hasn't it?
Oh, it's Poseidon monogram. That's the flip on it. It's Poseidon.
I know.
They do lots of different ones. Yeah, I know. And next to it, is
a K11.
K11 with the flip
mega
paint.
flip on it as well.
I can't remember what the colour is.
It's I think
Spectre or Spectrum or.
I think it's very special.
It's nice.
But it's good that
Someone's cut the springs.
I think maybe the spring's cut itself. It looks a very new spring.
No, I think someone's cut them
What for?
to lower it, low and slow.
Oh,
it's got cut
right.
springs.
I see. Oh. They've cut a lot off it.
That's why it's low.
Glyn Hopkin.
Nice.
Yours is a Glyn. One of yours is a Glyn Hopkin.
I have got a Glyn Hopkin, yeah. Obviously, Glyn Hopkin is basically just the badge, isn't it?
No,
That's
it's
on
a
the back.
dealer.
Yeah, exactly. The dealer badge. It's nothing special. It's still a vibe.
But there still is a Mr. Glyn Hopkin.
Yeah, it is.
Which is amazing that you've got
Lovely couple of MGs.
modified.
This is nice,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Mine was a
Look at
good
that
car.
velour.
Ever so good on fuel, you know, my 1300 one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You do like an Ital, don't you?
I do. If I just drive one, in fact, every year you had to mend the front suspension before the MOT.
Yeah, well... There's a lot of modern cars here, and for some people it's about just attending and bringing their daily driver. Let's face it, this doesn't tickle my fancy, right? This Renault Kadjar, but for the owner, who is Stephen Spencer, that might be his pride and joy, and why not? He's come to the car show to enjoy it and see everything else and bring out his Kadjar, so that's what I absolutely love.
We've had a chance to look at his nice clean Kadjar. haven't we?
Yeah, absolutely, about this this new show. Look at this.
Here's that
Lovely.
young woman was talking to there.
Yes. Rover. Hello. I told you I'd come see your Rover 25. It's your daily.
Yeah, this is my daily.
Loved and cherished.
Yep.
Absolutely beautiful. Great to see a late one, semi-late one in the 03, but still with the pre-facelift grille.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. He's I say all the damage on the bonnet was caused by the previous owner's next door neighbour's cat.
Oh, really?
Yes, so the cat's caused all the damage.
Oh my goodness.
But the car is going to have a respray at some point, and the plan is the car's going over to Europe next year. It's
Yeah.
doing a European road trip.
Excellent.
The car's named Bridge after the Green Ranger from Power Rangers SPD.
Yeah.
Uses the same 03 designation, green car, me
Yeah.
being a Power Rangers fan. He was my first car on the road when I passed my test in 2021.
Excellent.
So he's had to endure having a new driver drive him initially.
But well loved.
Yeah, he's well loved.
Good.
Honestly, he's absolutely sound. He's a
Fantastic.
driver.
Keep him on the road. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
care.
Take
And then next door is something else. Is the wonderful MG ZR 2002. I nearly thought your surname was Longbridge then,
Not quite.
but it's close. Wayne Langridge. Great to see these two. Great to meet you.
You too. Thank you.
Keep driving them. Keep driving them. Excellent. Vauxhall Astra SE. Ah, vintage stereo. Look, period correct stereo on the dash. Nice. All right. Got this lovely Honda. What's this Honda here?
We just have to walk around.
I'm going to have to.
Walk around the back.
Probably,
mate.
it'll come
It's-
to me in
It's
a
a nice
moment.
looking thing, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah. It is an Accord, yeah. A Honda Accord Aero Deck. How great to see those. When did you last see an MG ZR on the
You
road?
don't. They've all been bought by
They've all, been bought and killed.
bought and ragged to death, haven't they? And people, you know, they bought and ragged them to death and can't afford to fix them.
And they've gone.
Yeah,
They've died.
they're piled on top of another one somewhere in a scrapyard, which is sad, isn't it?
It is sad. It's exceptionally sad. Some more Volvos, more Volvos. It's the Volvo Owners Club, I think, over here.
Yeah.
We've done down there. We've seen the Proton. Look at that Renault. That's nice, isn't
It
it?
is, mate.
I do appreciate a nice
Early French
early
car.
French car.
Yeah.
They've got some
Took
lovely
the
lines.
words right out of my mouth.
They've got some lovely lines.
rare car, 2 of them here today.
Very nice. Another Ford. More Fords. Another Vauxhall Tigra.
Again, I'm about to get very excited because there's 2. I was overtaking someone else.
You're all right. You're fine. What are you getting excited by?
Morris Marinas.
Yeah! Hooray! See, I got excited for a Proton, so
You would do because you're Bristol Proton.
there you go.
Already
We've got a lovely Ford Galaxy here. Again, Ford Galaxies are on the list of things that are gonna disappear, in my opinion. Early
Well,
ones.
yes, because let's face it, they have loads of men with orange, yellow coats and going to work.
Yeah, absolutely. They're taken to work. Some lovely marinas.
That's a booty, isn't it?
That is beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful, that, with the vinyl roof. Excellent. Look at these. It's a lovely colour, isn't it? Has that exhaust fell off?
I think it's been removed.
I think it's been removed, yeah, from something.
Pistons?
Here he goes.
There's
You
that.
can hear that.
Yeah. That'll keep going forever.
More Volvos. More Volvos. I think they've had a bit of a Volvo
Bit of a
meet
run,
and
haven't
greet,
they?
a Volvo entourage
It's been
here.
a run.
here to the Rustival. The wind's picking up a bit now.
It's cold, isn't it?
It's getting a bit nippy. More Volvos. Great to see so many Volvos represented here today. Volvo V40, yay!
Oh, that's smart plate.
It's a cool plate. If you are interested in Volvos, I won't lie, I can't get interested in Volvos. They don't interest me. But if you like your Volvos, there's quite a lot here today at the Rustival. And the fun continues because we're still not even halfway around the Mayfair parking yet. We've got some more Volvos. You can see some empty spaces because, well, it's about 3 o'clock and people are starting to head off. Let's take a look at this. Have a look. I'm going to have a look at some of the things that interest me now. This Volvo, Rover 126 SLI, and the Volvo's leaving, that's why. That's nice, isn't it? That's a nice car. Now that's got MR2 wheels on.
It does, isn't it?
Toyota MR2 wheels on this, I don't know what it is it a Camry? It was a Carina with Mark 1A Toyota MR2 wheels on. Cool. Honda Accord, this is nice, this C-Reg Honda, that's lovely.
Do you remember Ron's Honda Accord?
I do not, no. Did Ron have one like this?
Yeah.
Wow, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Toyota Celica convertible, very rare. Here we go. Now we're talking. Hang on a minute. Thumbs up for a K10 Micra, absolutely. I'm a big fan of that. Thomas, keep your MR2, no MR2, there's an MR2 mentioned locally. Keep your Micra on the road. Love a K10. Oh, hang on a minute, what's going on there? Is that an Australian version? Someone's having a jug there.
So when you're laid on the floor, you look up and see what hit you.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a Ford.
Okay. Right. More bits and pieces. Oh, look at that Rover 3.5 litre coupe. That's a stunner, isn't it? This is nice, this whole Beamer as well. I think it's a 518. Yeah, 518.
It's a fairly late one.
Right, we're going to have to speed this up now and have a look at things that we like. Because people are leaving. Daihatsu Charade. Cool.
I don't know whether you've noticed, but whenever I see anything with a 2 or a 4 in front of it, right, it's got a 16 as well though.
Yeah. What's that mean? Oh, the Honda engine. So the 16 means Honda. Here we go. We've got another MG ZR in green. Nice to see it surviving.
Been saved, I'm pleased to see.
Excellent. Another Fiat 124 Spider. Quite a few of them seen today. 7 Series BMW. And like a purpley coloured Lexus. That's cool, isn't it? I'm a big fan of that. This is a nice racing green Jag.
Yeah, it's too new for my liking.
Oh, look at the number plate on that.
Oh, aye.
R200 over. That's nice, isn't it? That's a nice number plate, that. Is this Project Nigel?
Well, Nigel's very rough, isn't it? I don't know.
YouTube Project Nigel, though, look.
Yeah, don't think this is Project
There's
Nigel.
nothing to do with Project Nigel?
Have you ever looked for Project Nigel?
I haven't seen Project Nigel.
Nigel's a saloon.
Oh, right, okay.
He's basically
Someone will tell me.
saved it from the scrap heap, and I haven't really
BMW.
followed it yet.
We've got a Mercedes here.
These are survivors, aren't
Kia Magentis. Look at this lovely MGTF in trophy blue. That is super. That shines up lovely. Check that out. That's a stunner. Look at the trophy blue colour on that. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It is, mate.
Scirocco. Peugeot convertible. Honda. We've seen a lot of cars today, haven't we?
Good, mate.
A lot of cars today. Nissan Note. And it's got a top box. Cool. Gotta love a Nissan Note. Volvo 480 GT. MX-5 leaving. Everything is better with pop-up headlights. Oh, what is this?
Alpha.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like what?
Ah, now check this out, look. It's like a Suzuki Jimny, but it's not. It's got a Ford badge on the front. It's got a Q plate as well. Let's take a look.
Oh, right. So
see what it is. Let's have a look, see what it is. What is it? It's a modified replica US Army Jeep. Was originally a Mark 1.2 Ford Escort running gear.
Oh, right.
Now has a 1.4 litre turbo diesel. But it's a
Oh, right, they've done it
bit of a kit car.
No,
It's cool.
all right. I've seen this, it's got a blooming T-Series 2 litre petrol.
What we got here?
It's a Montego, but it's got a T-Series engine out of a 600 or 800. A turbo on it.
So this is a Montego Estate Countryman. Yeah, as you say, it's been modified. I bet that's quite rapid. Here's the multi-space.
Last year, sorry, the last time we went, not last year, the year before, we managed to make up a...
Citroen.
One of the folks you'll see...
Diane, isn't it?
Hello.
Yeah, Diane 6. With the Welsh flag on there, love that.
Crikey.
And here's the team from the Rust Bucket Rally, who've raised lots and lots and lots of money for charity. Fantastic. RX-8. I can't believe it, but we're still probably about halfway through, and actually it's a little bit of a blessing in disguise, because half the people have gone, so we don't have to get through them as well. I don't think we'd genuinely get through the whole show in one go, would we?
No.
Are your legs hurting? Mine are. I've got to look at this 451. Smart 451, lovely. Ford Street KA.
They start, they know. That's standard, 17.
Pat the Renault 5. Some Saabs. Alfa Romeo. Ford, what is this? That's cool, isn't it?
Oh, well, it is. That's extra special, that is.
This is special as well, you know. The Mark 1 Clio. You don't see many of them nowadays.
Well, Clio 2's becoming collectible.
It's French. What you spotted? LDV 400. That's brilliant, isn't it?
It's rolling restoration.
I like how it's not been cleaned.
Rolling restoration.
Oh, look at that Montego estate over there.
Oh, aye. It's a rarity.
Let's carry on up here and then we'll have a look. BMW Mini. Alfa Romeo.
My word.
Peugeot, what is that, a 307? Yeah, 307. There's a monkey driving that. Another Peugeot there. Another Peugeot. That one being a 405 executive estate. Tango, the Citroen DS3, nice. Well, now we seem to be coming into the
Rover
Rover 75
Oh,
parking
crikey, we're in the wrong
parking
area.
lot.
Why has they've got wet puddles underneath the front of them?
Oh, well, that's not condensers.
Oh, is that
This is lovely, isn't it? Look at this. This is a lagoon, I think, the colour.
That is a fantastic colour, isn't it?
It is a lovely colour. I really can't show you it on the video because it doesn't come out properly. But it's yeah, it's like a monogram flip colour. That I think it's called lagoon. Lovely, absolutely beautiful.
special, that,
and
isn't
it's
it?
got the Union alloys on. Rover 45 next to it in blue. Then you've got a really late, massively late facelift here. Rover 75. Excellent. Lovely. And then another 55, even later.
Yeah.
75 estate. Come and have a look at this one.
Coincidence, or was it a quote?
Well,
Rover 75 Connoisseur in 2002. This is obviously Connoisseur with the skull cap mirrors as well. You can see the mirror difference there from the facelift and the pre-facelifts next to each other. They've made them smaller. Well, it's to make them more in line with the 25 and the 45s.
Right.
Oh, look at this. Montego 1.6. That's nice, isn't it? I love the two-tone.
It's just good that it's still surviving.
Yeah, absolutely. We're keeping going with another Rover 75 pre-facelift. Here. This is lovely, isn't it? This Austin Montego estate.
Oh, it's a 7-seater.
The Countryman, isn't it?
Yeah, 1600. It's not a diesel. It's got the bears in the back.
We've got the bears in the back there. That's a lovely colour as well. Like a creamy primrosy colour. Very nice.
Yeah, it is.
I've got distracted though because, well, there's another Rover 75 here. This one looks like it's a Connoisseur. Ian Lamb's, very nice, Ian. Pre-facelift, just before the facelift.
Some good cars about, son.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots and lots and lots of nice cars
You've got
today.
to turn out a good Rover 75 these days.
We're nearly at the end of the Mayfair parking. As I keep saying, there's a few people that have left and gone home. I don't blame them because we've been here all day and had a busy old day. Peugeot 206. What's that one? Honda logo. Yeah. You don't see many of them.
Not think I've ever seen one.
Having a look round here quick. We are right near the end now of the main show.
Watch out.
Whoa! About to get run over by a buggy. There they are, look. Fantastic. What's this? Tomcat. 216 Coupe. It's nice. Fast.
That's nice.
What's that? What you found?
That one feaster look. But look, it's just gorgeous, isn't it?
It's lovely.
My word, look at this.
That's an interesting colour. What's that? Got a wrap bonnet. It's a Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a import, is it, of some description?
I
Do you think
think
it's
so,
been
mate,
modified?
Bit special.
And that's it. That is literally it. That
Oh,
is.
there's a car over there we haven't seen.
That is the Rustival.
It's been a good show.
You've enjoyed it.
Well, you know, yeah, because it's not the usual classic car show fare, which I think's made it better.
What do you mean?
Well, there's people's daily cars that are not that old, but they're special to them.
Yeah.
And they're not a new car.
No. So that's what you've liked that.
I have, yeah. But, you know, they care enough about it to want to bring it here.
Yeah, I agree. It has been
It's good.
a fantastic day. here at the Rustival. I have seen some cars I've never seen before in my life.
Yeah.
I've got to see some Protons, which has obviously made me happy. I've got to see people's pride and joys. I've got to see people that I have spoken to on the internet and on YouTube that I didn't know in real life and have now met.
I'm humbled that people have just watched us on the YouTubes and are recognising us walking around
Yeah,
here.
it's you that's the star, mate. Everyone wants to see you. The next bit is us going to have a wander around the museum, isn't it?
I hope so, yeah.
That's going to be a separate video. Me and Dad wandering around the museum. I hope you've enjoyed this first video. There'll be an outro at the end, but you've had a good time.
I want to Triumph Acclaim. The more I see him, I think it's so 80s and 90s, isn't it?
Okay, we'll get you one.
No, we're not.
We'll get you one. Next project on the channel, Triumph Acclaim, and actually
No, I don't want to do so much welding.
you're inspired by these two, aren't you? If you've enjoyed this video, I've selected a few more specially for you on this page. Click either side to select them now. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button to always stay up to date with the channel.